How are you? All right, there we go. Now we're live on YouTube. I hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, guys, we are doing freebies. So if you're interested in a free reading, put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. And you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the internet. On the internet. We're just hanging out on the internet. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just a ball of fun, you guys. Alex wants to know about Kimberly. Okay, love with Kimberly. Let's check it out, Alex. Spirit, this is for Alex. Spirit, Alex wants to know about love with Kimberly. What does he need to know about love with Kimberly? Spirit, what does Alex need to know about love with Kimberly? What's going on here? Hi, Kayla. I'm going to do one more shuffle here, and then we'll cut the deck. See what Spirit wants you to know. I feel like one more shuffle even. It feels right in the body to do one more. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. That's pretty fucking good, Alex. We're going to see what the other cards have to say, but the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck is saying that this is something that is good luck, good fortune, good things coming your way. The wheel is spinning in your favor. Unless there's some cycles that you're repeating, because it could also indicate repeating cycles, but we'll see what the other cards have to say in regards to that. Very interesting. So we have the Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. Leslie, thank you so much. I got you. Thank you, Leslie. You're going to be right next. But we do have the Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. The Three of Pentacles is a card of skills. It's a skill set card. You could have met this person at work or doing a skill that you have. And then we have the Emperor. The Emperor gives me a little bit of pause there. Elena, thank you so much for the tiny. But the Emperor gives me a little bit of a pause because it makes me feel like this card likes to control. They like to control. They also like to initiate something because they are traditionally Aries, and Aries is the initiator in zodiac signs, in astrology, if you will. It just feels like there's something here, like don't try to control it, let it go with the flow. There is some things that we need to be working out here, but there is some skills here. And this might hold you back or make you feel like you're held back because you may not have a lot of control, or they may be the one that wants some control. There's some control issue here. But don't let this hold yourself back, right? We're learning our skill set. It doesn't feel like this is going to be an easy relationship, if you will. Hi, Jenna. Oh my gosh, Gina. I did that yesterday too. I'm so sorry. Hi, Gina. But the Eight of Swords and the Emperor together make me feel like this is something that I would like. I'm not really being invited to this space. I'm not really like, I don't know. There's just something here that I don't think is going to go very well with love. So it could be a lesson that you're learning that you're recycling. Okay. So learn your lesson and move on from it. But there's something here that just makes me feel like it's not all what it seems to be there, Alex. So I don't think love with Kimberly is going to be successful. I'm sorry to say. All right, so let me go ahead and do Leslie. Leslie donated $15. They're getting a 5-minute reading at this time. But Alex, I do hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight, and thank you so much. They're here, but thank you so much for being here for the freebies. Now we've moved on to the donated reading, so get your donation in. June Outlook, absolutely. You're welcome, Alex. So get your donations in now. The Linktree link is in the profile. Actually, nobody's on YouTube, but I did forget to pin it. All right, there we go. Now it's pinned at the top of the chat on YouTube. Now, Leslie, your timestamp's about 5 minutes. So if you ever want to rewatch this reading again, it's 5 minutes in is when you will be able to watch it. Just remember today's date. All right, let's see what's going on for June for our friend Leslie. Oh, cool. Thank you. You're welcome. For Leslie. Spirit, what does Leslie need to know about the month of June? Spirit, what does our friend Leslie need to know about the month of June? Spirit, what does Leslie need to know about the month of June? I keep hearing a hop, a skip, and a jump. A hop, a skip, and a jump. And I'm not sure what they're talking about with a hop and a skip and a jump. Like usually that's just like speeding something up. So this month might go fast for you. It might be like a blink of an eye and all of a sudden we're on the 28th of June, you know, something like that. But that's why I just keep hearing over and over again, a hop, a skip, and a jump. It feels exciting to me in the body. Excitement and nervousness is the same emotion, just perceived differently. But I do feel excited about this month. I feel like things are going to get moving here in a way that I've been asking for it. But let's see what the other cards have to say here, or the cards in general, because we didn't pull any. Guys, if you want to be after our friend Leslie, it's a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. We have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yes, I left my old job last week. I'm so excited. Okay, wonderful. Michelle, thank you for the heart me. But this is a card of saying you might start your own thing. You might be an entrepreneur. You might be starting your own business or have a business venture idea that you might be joining in on. But the King of Wands is an entrepreneur. Like he is not flush with his throne. His feet are uncrossing. He's ready to get up. He's ready to take action. Fire is very actionable, right? Because, I mean, fire burns, fire not reconstructs, but like, what is the word I'm looking for? I always say it. I say it every live. What is the word I'm looking for? Transform. They transform. They're very transformative. Oh, girl. Yeah, you definitely walked away from a job, probably with a bad manager or somebody who was like micromanaging or somebody who was like really on you and stuff. So I do see you leaving that. And this is the new chapter starting, right? Us walking away, because we also got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a card of saying like your next venture, your next thing that you're doing, that you're walking into, that you're going to do because you have knowledge and experience on your side now. Somebody tried to comment, but you got filtered. They actually told me about this, that somebody got filtered this time. So whoever tried to comment, I'm sorry, you got filtered. But this learning your lesson on this is going to help you really overflow your cup. This lake, it was not created by nature. It was literally created by this cup being so fulfilled that it overflows and it creates a new body of water. But this is something that is going to be really, really beneficial. So 1 + 0 is 1. That's what the 10s are. We're ending a chapter. We're starting a new chapter, which is what the aces are, new beginnings. And girl, you got 2 3s. This is amazing. 3s are creativity. 3s are groups and growth. They're just one of the most creative, most spiritual numbers. This is the card of success. Girl, this is the card of success. Discipline, thank you for the follow. And then we have your skill set. Like you're being successful with the skills that you have, that you are using, that you may have thought about using in the past, but didn't really felt like it was ready. But now, since you have the knowledge, you have the experience, you even have like a little bit of control, but you are initiating, right? He's an initiator. He's Aries. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Like things are going to be so stinking good about this. I love it. So June is going to be very successful, full of new beginnings, full of like successes, full of collaboration. Like you're going to have a really successful June, it looks like. Let me pull another card because we have time. You are so ready. You're so ready for this next chapter. You're so ready to take on the next thing. You can see the knight is rearing and roaring because, you know, notoriously horses roar. Anyways, they're on their back legs. They're rearing. They're ready to go. They're ready to take on the next thing. They're ready to say, hey, I want this transformation. I want to follow my passions, my desire. I have the motivation to do so. Like I'm going out there. Fire is always the knights. The knights is always the element of fire. Wands is also always the element of fire. This is fire on fire. All right, so you literally have a fire under your butt to get things done. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the things. Just learn from the past, right? Because we already did. We already learned from the past because we have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Wands is saying, hey, we've learned, we're walking on. So don't let the past dictate your future, because what you have going on here is very successful. You're ready for it. You're going to take it on. It's not here yet. The success is coming in. It's coming to port. It's in the harbor right now, but it's coming to port. So Leslie, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation there, Leslie. I really appreciate it. And I really hope that gave you clarity or insight. So thank you so much. And happy June to you there, Leslie. I'm wishing you the best. That sounds like a fucking great month to me. Hey, Carly girl, what up? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you who have never seen my face before, hi. Hello, my name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And I offer my services here on TikTok, and I also record it on YouTube. So you can always go back and rewatch your readings whenever you feel like it, whenever you want. So if you're interested in a reading, I offer 3 different modalities that you can choose from. I do psychic readings. I do mediumship readings where I connect to somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm. Hi from Portugal, Sandra, welcome in. This is Michigan. I know it's a beautiful sight to see, but we are in Michigan. We love Miss Melody here. Oh, thank you, Sayla. I appreciate you. Windows, thank you for the basketball. And anyway, so we do mediumship where you connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm. And then we also do human design readings. I am a human design professional. Human design is my favorite modality to read because of the way it changed my life. Like significantly. 30 days after I found my human design type, I quit my big girl job. I was a property manager, which was not really for me anyways. I can't evict people. That's gross and grody, and I can't do it. And luckily, I never had to. Woo! Because I quit. I quit 30 days after I found my human design type. And I started living my life more authentically to me. My life started to really move in a really positive direction. I'm just better now. I'm more successful. I'm happier. My depression's gone. My anxiety is normal for the most part because, it fluctuates. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. I'm glad to hear that. Kayla, it's a $15 donation, my love. I'd love to give you your general reading, but we did move on pretty quickly to the donated readings at this time. But human design it's a chart reading, so you don't need me if you don't want to have me. I'm not going to gatekeep it. I don't care. It's so important. You should just know what you are. You can check it out. Hi, Raj. You can check it out going to just Google human design body graph, human design type. Andy already knows they're a generator. Hell yeah, Andy. I'm a projector. I'm a splenic projector. Sandra, thank you for the tiny roar. But if you guys are interested in any of those readings, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. And you can get on a list. There is nobody on the list at this time. So if you want to know more about yourself through the lens of human design, if it's something that is you're just questioning, why do I keep getting these brick walls? Why do people keep getting upset with me? Why, what is going on? Because I'm just doing what everyone else is doing. Why am I getting this backlash? And then you realize, through your human design type, some of us need an invitation. The energy is too focused in on people, and people get uncomfortable with that. And knowing that I have a focused energy, that it's a penetrative energy, if you will, and people aren't comfortable with that all the time, it makes me realize the people who invite me in allow me to really truly be authentically myself and are not worried about my energy or their energy. It's a true, I recognize you, which is huge for projectors. That recognition is everything. I love you and I want you in my life. So those invitations, especially for projectors, because that's their strategy, is everything. I'm a 3/5. Oh, and I have no self-theme. Not self-theme is frustration. Correct. Yep. So if you're a generator, your not self-theme is for frustration, and your signature theme, when you're in the right places doing the right work, that's satisfaction. So you are always aiming to be satisfied. They have an open throw. I'm curious what centers you have open or closed. I have 3 centers that are defined. My open centers is my heart I have a completely open heart. Raj, thank you so much. I got you. Thank you, Raj. All right, we're going to do your reading. Let me know in the comments section. I know you're on YouTube. Let me know in the comment section what type of reading we're doing. But I only have a completely open heart. Otherwise, my crown, my head, crown, head, same thing. My ajna, my root, my sacral, my solar plexus, and then my heart, they're open and undefined. The things that are defined is my throat, my splenic center, and my center of self, or the G center. Yes, absolutely, Raj. You can ask me a question. You're the one who sent the donation in. Hell yeah. I'm a generator. My strategy is response. Right, correct. Yep. Right, you're here to respond, but it's to your environment. When you are a generator, you're not here just to respond to people. You're here to respond to your literal environment. So keep that in mind when you are responding, that it's literally to anything in your environment. Can I get a reading between Jaskaran and myself? Anything helps? Thank you. I hope I'm saying that right. You can correct me if I'm not saying Jaskaran right. But yeah, let's go for it, Raj. Let's do it. Is it okay if I call you Raj? Is that all right? Or is there another name you would prefer me to call you? Lonnie girl, what up? Andy, I'm so excited that you know your human design. You are saying it properly. Yay! And Raj is fine. Okay, perfect. Let's check it out. I'm going to take a couple cleansing breaths. And guys, after Raj, we don't have anyone else. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. But Andy, if you want to stick around and talk more human design, I am down for that. Spirit, this is for Raj. Spirit, what does Raj need to know about Jaskaran? Spirit, what does Raj need to know about Jaskaran? This feels like a love reading. So I'm going to say love with them, if that's okay, because it feels like a love reading to me. Spirit, what does Raj need to know about Jaskaran? Love with them. Love, love, love. All right, this is going to be the last shuffle here. No, one more. I fibbed. Love, yes. Okay, that's what it felt like in my body. To me, I have like a lot of like sensation in my throat. Come on. There we go. I have a lot of sensation in my throat. I don't know if you've been crying. It doesn't necessarily feel like crying, but it feels like I get a dry mouth, like I get nervous around them. Like I feel like my heart's going to pop outside of my chest. That's literally just how the body feels right now. So I do feel like there's a lot of nervous energy when it comes to this relationship or potential relationship. It's almost like they really they set a fire. There's a lyric, there's a song lyric that's like, you set a fire in my head. You set a fire in my head that I can't even remember like who sings it or the exact lyric. But I just keep hearing they set a fire in my head. So it's just something you're just constantly thinking about this person, wondering what's going on, wondering like what's happening here, there, everywhere. But we do have Libra, and Libra is the 7th house of relationships in the astrology. Like they're the natural rulers. The Queen of Swords is an air sign. That's why she's Libra. Traditionally, she is a cardinal air sign. She could be Aquarius or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Gemini season is right now. Hi, my Geminis, welcome in. But she is a truth seeker. She's always seeking the truth. She's very transparent. She knows to be herself. She loves equality and fairness. Like she wants a relationship that is like almost 50-50 if possible. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be 50-50 as much as possible, but it's not always going to be. Like that's just not how life works, unfortunately. Raj, you're an intuitive, and I like this person. I like the cards. I like the person. I just feel nervous around them. That's it. They go, I'm a Libra. Welcome in, Libra. But this is something that makes me feel really kind of like positive. Like, I'm down for this. This is pretty good. We have the Page of Pentacles, so I do think this is a relatively new relationship. This is something that is, you're learning about each other. You're learning at your ticks, your talks. You're learning about what makes you guys function, what makes you guys go. So there's a lot of learning here. But you know, the work that you're doing is the work that's worth it. Okay. This is saying, like, I want to put my energy, I want to put my time, and I want to make it. Hi, Jen. Thanks for the heart me. Welcome in. I want to make things work. I want to put them in alignment, even if I have to go back and relearn something, to go back to the drawing board, like the literal drawing board. But there is something here that is, I think, is really going to be successful here. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp, just in case you didn't know that, Raj. But we have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. The Wheel of Fortune, again, is the card that's turning in your favor. This is good luck, good fortune, good things coming your way. You've learned the lessons from the past. You're not repeating cycles, because the cards here, they are indicating that you are not repeating cycles. You've learned your lesson. You're going to go off and do the damn thing. Hi, Niva. We have the High Priestess as well. This is intuition. This is knowledge of esoterics, of the occult, of knowing what's behind the veil, mediumship, things like that. But this, thank you, Nitha, for the heart me. But this is a card saying, like, you have to trust your intuition. You have to trust your gut on this, especially if you know your human design type and you're a sacral, inner authority sacral. That means you have to trust your gut. Your gut's going to tell you what you need to know. If you're not sacral, we'll talk about whatever you are if you're interested in that. If not, that's totally fine. Not a big deal. But either way, the High Priestess is the card of intuition. So trust yourself, trust the intuition, go with the flow, okay? Because we're ending with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. This is the genie in a bottle energy. This is your wishes, your manifestations, your hopes, all coming to fruition. It's coming in, especially when you have the Wheel of Fortune with it. Where are you, Wheel of Fortune? Oh, there you are. Nope, other way. Sorry, this is just mirrored, so I get backwards. But this is something that is going to bring with it so much positivity, so much goodness. Go with the flow. Don't speed things up. If there's any sort of like pause or anything, just go with the flow. Okay, let it be paused if it needs to be paused. If it's leading you down a different road, go down that different road. Do not allow yourself to be rigid about anything in this relationship, potential relationship. Go with the flow. See where it's going to take you. Okay. If you fight against an undertow, you're going to get taken either way and you're going to run out of energy. So just let it take you. I don't think it's an undertow. I think it's more like a tubing trip where you're sitting on a inflatable tube going down a river where it's safe and not necessarily warm, depending on the water. So, but it is a safer avenue there. But Raj, I hope that helped, my love. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for donating your $15 donation. I really do appreciate it so much. So thank you so much. All right. And let me know if that did resonate, love, by saying, yes, that resonated. No, it didn't. You can fill in the gaps now that I might have missed because we are done with your time if you want to, but just definitely let me know if that made sense for you. All right, guys, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, and your timestamp was about, I'm going to say, I think it was 17 minutes in. So if you ever want to rewatch it, it's 17 minutes in. Okay, got it. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, love. You're very, very welcome. Chloe, thank you so much. Jade, thank you so much for your questions. We are doing $15 donated readings at this time. So if you are interested in a reading, it did make sense. Oh, I'm so glad. If you want a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile if you're on the clock app. If you're on the play button app, it's literally pinned to the top of the chat. So check it out. All right, Judy, let's go ahead and do your freebie. Thank you, Judy, for being a paid subscriber. So if you guys want free readings, you want a daily free reading whenever I'm live, you want 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes when you donate $15 or more. That's how you do it. You just subscribe. Subscribers get those benefits of a daily free reading whenever I'm live. And also they get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime they donate $15 or more. All right. This is for our friend Judy. Spirit, what does Judy need to know? And you get a general reading is what you get for your freebie. Spirit, what does Judy need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Judy need to know? What's going on for Judy? One more shuffle here. All right. Hi, Kristen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune is getting some fucking work, man. We're having lucky days ahead. Whatever. I did hear the month of June is the luckiest month, and we only have what? Today, tomorrow, the 30th and the 31st. So we only have 4 more days of May. So whatever's going on in July, we already have the Wheel of Fortune coming out on every single reading so far. And I haven't put it at the bottom of the deck. But either way, this is luck coming your way, good fortune coming your way. Such good luck and such good fortune that is going to fill your cup. And it's something that you're meant to experience. This is you filling your cup. You can see the river is right here. Thank you, Kristen, for sharing the live. And you're going to fill your cup. You're going to have consistent access. So your cup should never dry. Your cup should never be empty. And this is for everybody. You need to fill your own cup. It is nobody else's responsibility to do so. Only your responsibility to fill it. Make sure that you're happy, that you're content with your life. Anyone that comes into your life and your cup is already full, it's going to be even more fulfilling, right? They're going to create a waterfall essentially coming out. But either way, this is the Judgment card. Judgment is all about fate. So this is about you filling your cup, having success, having good fortune come your way, and you're fated for that. So I think June's going to be a pretty good month for you, Judy. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty, guys. So we are waiting on our next donation. Judy says yes. But while we're waiting on our next donation, I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom. I'm so sorry. Usually I don't have to go to the bathroom so early on. But I did just drink this giant thing of tea. So bear with me for a moment, guys. But get your donations in now, and I'll be right back. Give me like a minute 30. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for your patience, you guys. Salem's good. He's good. He just hung out with me this morning. He was not really super part of my video this morning, but he was sitting right here during the first introduction part of it. All right, and just taking a look to make sure I didn't miss anything. I told everyone in my live yesterday about this special moment with your readings from my girls. Oh, Neva! I'm so glad to hear that. Hey, Rangi Bungs. Hey, Geeka. My message keeps getting filtered on TikTok. Yes, you can get your daily Geeka for sure. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but it was a privilege to read your daughters there, Neva. I really appreciated that you wanted them to get a reading, and now that they know some of their guides, I hope that they work with them, at their own time, whenever they want. The research first, of course. But I'm so proud to have done that for you. So thank you so much for letting me and trusting me with reading your good girl spirit guides. Hi, Kaylor. It's a $15 donation to get a 5-minute reading. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. You can find the link in the link tree in my profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you can submit it. They're so enamored with the fact that they know who their spirit guides are now. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad. That makes my heart so happy. Like, it literally makes my heart so happy. I'm so happy about it. Okay. Is there a reading on YouTube? Yeah, there are readings on YouTube. I don't remember the timestamps, but everything's posted on YouTube after these lives, so you can always watch afterwards and keep an eye on the predictions or the message or whatever it may be. It was yesterday's reading. So let's go ahead. Sorry, Gika. I know I made you wait. I appreciate your patience here, Gika. Spirit, this is for our friend Gika. Gika. Spirit, what does Gika need to know? Spirit, what does Gika need to know? Lonnie, thank you for sharing, my love. Spirit, what does Gika need to know? What's going on for our friend Gika? Last shuffle. I'll die if the Wheel of Fortune goes back out. Okay, not yet, but there's still 2 cards we can pull. The Four of Cups is here. The Four of Cups is a card saying, like, I'm being presented with this item here. But the thing is, I don't want it because I already have it. I don't need more of the same. I need somebody to hear me when I tell them that I am literally over it. And Gika, you can actually read it on her shirt today. It says over it. You can't read it on TikTok. Don't know why. The camera's different, but it says over it. That says over it. Major, welcome in, or Everin, welcome in. But this is something that is like saying, like, I'm going to pass on this. I don't really want it. But if you heard me, you would know that I don't want that. Actually, you're walking away from something that's going to bring a new beginning. You've learned some things from the past. The 10 of Wands is knowledge and experience and moving on with that knowledge and experience. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is saying there's a new beginning, new transformation coming in, new passions, new desires, new motivations. And it's all because of the lessons I learned in the past that took me to where I need to start again. But it's going to be much more positive because we have that sun, right? That sun imagery there. So Gika, know whatever you're leaving behind, you're going to start again, and it's going to be way more like potent and powerful because you've already went through some shit, learned some stuff, and you're going to apply what you learned to this new beginning. So I do hope that helps, my friend. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you, Gika, for being a paid subscriber on TikTok. I really appreciate you so much, and I do hope that made sense. I hope it resonated, and hand hearts to you. Mwah. All righty, guys. So guys, if you are interested in a reading, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. Again, I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. Yanelli is being filtered. As apparently the word filtered makes you unfiltered. I don't make the rules here. I just work here. So try saying filtered and then do like a colon and then ask your question, but I'm pretty sure you just want your freebie because you're a paid subscriber. So let me know, like, are you just interested in getting your freebie right now? Yes, please. Okay. So let's go ahead and do Yanelli, guys. And if you are interested in free readings and you're like, how the hell are these people getting free readings? Go ahead and subscribe. That's the benefit to subscribing, is that you're going to get a daily free reading. And you're also going to get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading. The deck is the Modern Witch Tarot. I was also saying other things, though. Well, Yanelli, the second link in the link tree is YouTube. If you have a YouTube account, you can sign in, and it should not filter you during conversations. Oh, yeah, this is the only time I saw you was, I think I'm being filtered. That's the only time I saw you come in. Absolutely, Star-Shaped Flower. We can get that to you for sure. I know your name. But why can't I think of it? I think I wrote it down even at one point. Yes, Evelyn, we can do yours as well. All right. And guys, if we get any paid donation in between here, paid donations do get priority. Jasmine, yes, thank you. paid donations do get priority. So you will be in between any donated readings that I get. So right now we have Yaneli. Then we have, I think it's, who is it? Jasmine right after? Yeah, Jasmine. And then we have Everin. All right. This is for Yaneli. Spirit, what does Yaneli need to know? Spirit, what does Yaneli need to know? Spirit, what does Yaneli need to know? What's going on here for Yaneli? All right, this is your last shuffle because it feels good in the body. Cut that deck. All right, the Queen of Swords is out. The Queen of Swords is Libra traditionally, but can be Aquarius or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. She is transparent. You can see literally her clothes are transparent except for her corset. She is a truth teller. She is a truth seeker. She does not get bullshit. She knows that she's looking for fairness, for equality, for things to be even across the board. She loves fairness. She loves everything to have equal parts to it. Okay. So this is a powerful queen that is going to say, hey, I'm going to find out the truth no matter what the cost. And I'm going to allow that truth to be spread so that people can actually get their information that they need. 2 9s. Hell yeah. 9 is fruition. 9 is attainment. It's on the way to completion. That's fruition. So we have the alignment here. We have the 9 of Wands saying that we need a little bit more healing to get fully into alignment, but we also have our wishes, our manifestations coming to fruition, coming true, coming in. There is a little bit more work that needs to be done that is putting you exactly where you need to be in complete alignment, and it's going to bring in those manifestations, those wishes here for you. So, Yaneli, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight, and thank you so much for being a paid subscriber. I appreciate you. I've been asking for truth. Truth is hard sometimes, but so important from what I've learned. Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing like the truth. Honestly, people who are honest and truthful, they don't have much to worry about because everything's on the table, right? I'm not saying that they don't have things to worry about, just not like I got to keep up with my lies and I got to keep up with the story and I got to keep like that's just exhausting. It's just exhausting. I'm an Aquarius. I'm also a truth seeker person who is very transparent. Female Aquarians are way more transparent and truthful than male Aquarians, especially February male Aquarians. So yeah, integrity, 100%. And House Mom, thank you so much for the follow. I have Canadian ancestry in me as well. I'm from the Metro Detroit area. My grandma was born in Canada. Okay. We are doing Jasmine. Jasmine is next. Jasmine, thank you so much for being a paid subscriber here today. And guys, if anyone is new here, if you want free readings, daily free readings, go ahead and subscribe. You'll also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime you donate $15 or more. All right, this is for Jasmine. Spirit, what does our friend Jasmine need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Jasmine need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Jasmine need to know? Kayla, thank you so much. You are going to be next. And then after Kayla, we have Everin for their freebie. All right. One more shuffle here for good measure here, Jasmine. And then let's cut that deck. All right. The moon is Pisces in traditional tarot. This is about unseen circumstances, unknown enemies, change, growth, evolution, causing wisdom. Okay. So there might be something going on that you're not seeing. It's behind the scenes. It's literally behind the character's back, right? So it is behind the scenes. This is causing your growth and your evolution. Dog mask. Wolf mask. This is the face of the hermit. This is the hermit. This is not the hermit card. This is just the box that the cards come in. But this is her face right there in the moon. So there is things happening that is causing change in your life, that's causing wisdom, growth, evolution. Something you are walking away. We pulled it too, so we're going to get there. It's something you're walking away from. All right. And this walking away is big, huge, because it's allowing you to take your power back, the Five of Swords, and allowing for lifestyle change that is necessary for you to take your power back. Leaving behind what was, what could have been, what should have been, whatever you're leaving behind. This is going to cause a change in your life that's going to cause you to call your power back. Take it back, baby. So, Jasmine, whatever's happening, I'm rooting for you, girl. I'm rooting for you. Walk away. You're going to be more powerful when you walk away. There's power and strength in walking away. All right. So, Kayla, thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate you, darling. What type of reading are we doing for you? And guys, after Kayla, we don't have anyone else signed up for a 5-minute reading. If you're interested in a 5-minute reading, Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. Thank you. You always pull the hermit for me. Thank you. There's always some reference, always some reference to her. So be of service and make sure to take time for yourself. All right. And only be of service when asked. All right. Let's go ahead and do a general reading for Kayla. Or would you rather me call you Kayla? It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to Spirit. We do not need your legal name. Your spirit guides know who you are. So let me know what name you prefer. I can call you Kayla, Kay, Kayler, whatever you're interested in. Either is fine. Okay, so I'll stick with Kayla, I think. Your timestamp is 41 minutes to 42 minutes, okay? So let's see what's going on. Just look for today's date on YouTube. This is for Kayla, Kayla. Spirit, what does Kayla need to know? What does Kayla need to know? What does Kayla need to know? So first and foremost, Kayla, I feel my heart space being highlighted to me. I don't know if you're going through a heartbreak, heartache, something like that, but I just feel like a heaviness in my chest. I don't think it's like a heart attack or a health issue. I definitely don't think that, and I don't want you to think that I think that. If it is a health issue, go to the hospital, shoot. But I don't think it is. If anything, it's more like panic or a panic attack type of thing. But it just feels like there's a loss here. Like I have a feeling of like, ugh, and then it just makes me feel like, ugh, as well. So there's something here that just feels not copacetic at this time, but let me see what the cards have to say. I'm going to do one more shuffle after this, and we're going to pull the cards. I also have a slight headache, too, so I don't know if you're prone to headaches, something like that, but I have like a slight headache. Just know whatever's going on in your life, good, bad, ugly, in between, it doesn't matter. You have luck on your side. As long as you're learning your lessons, you are not repeating cycles. Luck will be on your side. Fortune will be on your side. This is good luck, good fortune, good things coming your way. The Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. This is a heavy card today. Heavy, heavy card. She rarely comes out, and now she's been out almost every single reading. It looks like there's a perspective change that happened. Wow. You have all major arcana cards except for the Ten of Cups. Crazy. But yeah, I do have the Lovers here with the Hermit that is side by side. So this could be heartbreak. This could be heartache because you're seeing things for exactly how they are now. At least that's how it felt in my body. But whatever this is, I want you to follow your intuition. I want you to follow what you know to be true. Follow your gut. Follow your spleen. I'm a splenic projector, so I follow my intuition through my splenic center, which is the intuition center in human design. But trust in yourself, okay? So everything that's happening right now, this lifestyle change, the wisdom you're gaining, you're a beacon of light in the darkness. This is Virgo. This is Gemini. This doesn't have a zodiac sign, and this doesn't have a zodiac sign. But and this is all the fixed signs: Aquarius, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. That's what all the signs are on each corner. Okay, each corner is a zodiac sign. But there is something here that is very powerful. When you have like nothing but major arcana cards, this is big life changes. Huge, huge. But I love it because it's coming with the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is the happily ever after card. So whatever pain I was feeling in the heart space, like this feeling of, whatever I was feeling, it's all for your highest good. Okay, so whatever you're going through right now is for your highest good. You're probably feeling that way. If that is accurate, you can let me know if that makes sense to you. Is because you're starting to see things you're pulling the thread and the thread is unraveling. So you're starting to see things for exactly how they are and not how you want them to be or the rose-colored glasses of it all, but actually the facts. Like you're seeing the facts and you're like, oh, this is causing enlightenment, but it's also causing a little discomfort because we're starting to take away from what we thought or perceived things would be or could have been. And we're seeing them, she says, very accurate, unfortunately, but things are going to be okay. All right. Things are going to be okay. This lifestyle change, this singleness is all for your highest good because you're seeing things in a new light and you're really moving forward with being more open with your messages coming forward for you. So messages, when I'm talking about messages, accurate for me as well. Actually, take it, house mom. But the messages you receive are going to be from spirit. When I talk about messages, I'm talking about spiritual messages. Whether you're looking for signs and you're telling your spirit guides, hey, spirit guides, give me this specific sign, or, show me butterflies, show me ladybugs, show me doves, show me whatever it is, whatever you're asking your spirit guide for the sign. Trust that they're going to show you that sign when it's right. Okay, you can't see it before then. You're going to see the sign when it's the right timing. They work in divine timing. You work in time that's not real, because we all do, because time does not exist. It's not real. It's a fallacy, even though we live here. And right now it's 11:51 Eastern time. But this is something that is going to lead to a happily ever after, lead to good fortune. Okay, so whatever it is that you're doing, if you left a relationship, if you left something behind, that was the right call. That was the right call, because there was probably sudden change or sudden upheaval, because the next card here is the Tower, something that was out of the blue, something you didn't recognize right away. That's why your eyes had to be opened. That's why you had to see things for how they actually are. Because the Tower is like, it's life-changing. It's a reset. You have to reset your entire life. And literally pulling another card and getting the Tower, like literally 6 major arcana cards, girl, you're going through it. You're going through it, but all culminating in that happily ever after. Okay. So Kayla, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I do hope this reading helped you, darling, and let me know if it did. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. We are going to do Evren's freebie at this time. Thank you, Carly, for sharing the live as well. But Kayla, please still let me know how it resonates, or like how much it resonated. Just comment. I just want you to comment. But Evren, let's see what's going on. Let me know that you're here, saying I'm here, I'm paying attention. I don't want to give your freebie away without your presence. Without you here. And guys, we don't have anyone else on the list for a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. All right, Evren, let's see what's going on. Spirit, this is for our friend Evren. Approximately 100%. LOL, but struggling making decisions currently. Just go with the flow. You have a lot going on, my friend. Take a moment, take a beat. Wait out any emotional waves you need to. Judy, I already gave you your reading, darling. I already gave you your reading. You can see it on the live on YouTube if you want to like rewind it. You were like one of my first freebies that I gave. I have to start asking for signs. Yeah, absolutely ask for signs. But yeah, to go with the flow, take your time. Time is a fallacy. Yes, I know. Oh, you're just saying you're taking that reading before for you. Is that what you're saying? Did I misunderstand you? I'm sorry. All right, Evren. Spirit, what does Evren need to know? Spirit, what does Evren need to know? Spirit, what does Evren need to know? What's going on for our friend Evren? One more shuffle because it feels right in the body. All right. Check it out. Springtime commitments that are going to be successful. This card is the Four of Wands. It's the success in springtime. This is a commitment. You could be attending a wedding. You could be attending a commitment ceremony. You may get committed yourself to a relationship that made it sound like you were going to go to like a mental institution, which is not what I'm reading. I'm not reading that. Anyway, so this is about commitment and success in springtime. So stay committed to whatever it is you want to do. Spring ends on June 20th. Let me double check. It's either the 21st or the 20th. Summer equinox. The summer equinox is, yeah, the 20th. I was right. Okay. Let's see what these other cards are. Wow, you are a role model. You're a leader. You are starting something new with a new idea, new divine connection, new communication, new action. Like there's an idea coming in that's very inspiring, that's going to inspire others around you. This is a card of a role model. This is a card of a leader. This is the leader of the Catholic Church in traditional tarot. This is the Pope. So there is wisdom that you're going to impart that you are learning. This could be new wisdom that you've learned, new actions you've taken, but this is a new beginning that's going to allow you to be a role model here. So everyone, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Kayla, for following. Thank you for being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate you, and I really hope that made sense. But whatever you're committing to, it's something new. It is going to really put you in a role model position. Thanks, Vera, for being here, and thank you for the confirmation. All right, guys, so it does look like we only have a few people who in the room now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reset the live here. Follow me if you haven't followed me. I'm the national prez of my sorority. Well, girl, you a role model. Welcome to presidential life. Hell yeah. All right. But guys, follow me if you haven't followed me already. I'm just going to reset the live here. Come back in like 30 seconds, if that. I think it's going to be even less than that. So bear with me for a moment, and I'll see you on the next one. Please join me again. I love you all. Okay, bye. All right. So people on YouTube, hey, I'm still here with you. I'm just resetting the live here on TikTok because it stopped pushing me out into the algorithm. We had like 18 people at one point, and then it went down to like 3 or 4. Hi, Winnie. Welcome in. We are doing readings right now. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is literally pinned to the live chat. If you're interested on TikTok, you'll have to go to my profile. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So you can choose a reading of your choice if you're interested in one. Linktree link is how you are going to get to the Venmo, the PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. So if you're interested in a reading, that is how we're doing readings here. Thank you for coming back, Carly. I knew I could rely on you, girl. Hi, Rach. Rayshana's here. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, we back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Sorry, he's from the 313. I'm from the 313, so... Maxine says, please. Kendra, thank you for being here, darling. Yes, Carly, of course. Hi, Megan. Hi. We're going to get Carly's freebie to her right now. So if you guys are interested in a 5-minute reading, Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. And you can get on the list. We're doing Carly's freebie. If you want free readings, go ahead and subscribe. Subscribers get daily free readings. They also get 5 minutes instead of 6. Nope, they get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime you donate $15 or more. All right, this is for our friend Carly. Hi, Kelly. Maxine, sure, you can ask a question, but it is a $15 donation to get a reading. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your light. Oh, Carly, you're so sweet to me. I love you. All right, Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? All right, last shuffle here, Carly. Ooh! We're gonna see what the other cards are, but the King of Pentacles is a big card. He's the richest king. He's the most luxurious king. He loves luxury. He loves the good life. He loves the easy life. He is not somebody who's going to work really hard for the money he gets. He just gets money because he's smart with money. He knows how to invest. He knows how to make his money work for him. Okay, Alicia, thank you so much for following. You mermaid, you. Okay, that's great to see. Right, so there is something coming in. You could be having some money coming your way. It may be a slow, steady amount of money because he is Taurus traditionally, but can be Virgo or Capricorn, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Wow, you got the pair. You got the pair, Carly. We have the Queen of Pentacles now. Again, the richest queen in the deck. She's the most abundant. She has all of this abundance in her. She knows it's meant for her. She knows it's going to find her. Megan, thank you so much for sending in your donation. I appreciate you. Gina, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree links in the profile. So there's money coming your way, but there's also a money wound that I'm seeing right here because her head is bandaged. Her head is bandaged. She has a little bit of a wound here when it comes to money. So get good with money. You deserve money. Money loves your company. You're a money magnet. Money comes to you easily. So getting into alignment with your own power when it comes to your money. So heal this money wound. You deserve everything that you want in this life. Okay. You deserve everything you want in this life. So heal this wound and tell money that you are a good friend. You are, you're somebody who's going to take care of her. You're going to save her. You're going to pay for things that are needed. Like money's going to love your company. Okay. Money loves my company. Hell you. But I do feel like money is coming your way though. Could be June. June's a good month for everyone, guys. June, we love it. Oh, Roshana, thank you so much for the resubscribing. I appreciate you, darling. We have Megan right now who sent in a $15 donation. So we are going to do Megan's reading here. So Megan, let's go ahead and let me know what type of reading we're doing. And then my list is not long. Honestly, it's about a 5-minute wait at this time. Unless somebody wants a freebie, then we're going to squeeze in a freebie in between. Like Rayshana, who just re-upped, she might want her freebie. And I am absolutely down for that. What are the options again? So I do psychic readings where I give you clarity or insight on a matter, on a topic. I also do mediumship readings. I do a direct connection. So you're going to tell me who you're wanting to get in contact, who's passed away into the spiritual realm, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, etc. Because we have 5 minutes, I want to make sure that we are reading for your lineage and not somebody else's lineage. So I do not do spirit led. And then I also do, Layla, thank you so much. I also do human design readings, which is my favorite modality to give. Yes, we do have more space for readings. It's only about a 10-minute reading at this time. All right, what's the topic reading there, Megan? And then also for human design, it's a chart reading. It's your blueprint to you. It's why you are the way that you are, what type of energy you possess, because everyone possesses a certain type of energy, how to work efficiently with your specific type of energy, and how to trust your body when making decisions. Now, human design changed my life completely within 30 days. So if you're ever interested in human design, that is the one that I'm going to always suggest because it's my favorite. All right, Shelby, thank you for the heart me, and let's do a career reading for our friend Megan. Absolutely. Oh, you're Shelby Lynn. Shelby Lynn. Sorry, Shelby Lynn. Thank you for the heart me, though. She's amazing at what she does. Melody helped me through so much through my journey. Oh, I love you so much, Carly. Thank you. God Just Mohammed, if you're interested in reading, it's a $15 donation as well. Okay. Let me go ahead and do some cleansing breaths here for you, Megan, and I'm going to call you in here. Oh, you got hit up by somebody pretending to be me. I will never reach out to you guys first, ever. Thank you so much for reporting them. They don't care. They don't care. They call them fan accounts, even though they're scamming people. If you ever get any reader, it does not have to be my face or somebody pretending to be me. It can be literally any reader on this app. If you get somebody saying like, I just came across your profile and I just felt like you needed a reading, Bitch, that's a scam. No reputable reader will ever reach out to you first, ever. So trust that when you get a DM from a spiritual creator saying that you need a reading, block them, report them, don't engage. Bye, Carly. I love you. See you later. All right, for Megan. This is for Megan. Megan, your timestamp is 1 hour exactly. So if you ever want to rewatch this reading on YouTube, it's 1 hour exactly. Bye, Roshana. I'll see you later. This is for Megan. Spirit, what does Megan need to know about career? Spirit, what does Megan need to know about career? Woo, I feel hot in the body. Spirit, what does Megan need to know about career? Whew. So immediately my body is hot. Like I feel like I gotta take off my sweater hot. So whatever this is, it's making me feel a little uncomfortable. So I don't know what's going on in career. I don't know if you're growing in your career, so it's a little uncomfortable. You started something new that's a little uncomfortable, but there's something uncomfortable going on with my career. Also, my lower back is being highlighted, so I don't know if you do a lot of like computer work or like you're hunched over a lot. Make sure that you're getting up. Make sure you're stretching your legs. Make sure you're walking around. Don't keep that strain on the lower back because it's just going to cause more issues in the long run. Let's see what the cards have to say. So you may be doing work that's worth it. This is the work that's worth it card. This is an internship. This is getting back to the drawing board. You can see there's literally her on a drawing board. Yes, it's an iPad. She goes, I'm a nurse. Okay, so you're walking all the time. So good. So you could be just lower back. So pay attention to your lower back if you are experiencing any pain. But the Eight of Pentacles is here saying that this is the work that's worth it. You may want to change, if you're a peds nurse, you might want to be an ER nurse, you might want to be a geriatric nurse, like you might want to change some things up here, but we're going to see what the other cards have to say. But this is definitely the work that's worth it. Back to the drawing board. Wow. All right, don't tell me too much. Don't tell me too much, Megan. And we also got to give you an additional minute. So, all right. She goes, makes sense. Wonderful. Girl, whatever's going on in career, you're going to have a change before the summer comes in. You're going to commit to a change. You're going to do something that fills your cup. Like the storyline is so beautiful. We have the Queen of Swords. This is Libra energy. Can be Aquarius, can be Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This is somebody who's leveling up. Oh my God, I'm crying. You're so sweet. This is somebody who's leveling up. This is somebody who's transparent, who wants honesty to come in. Hey, Steffi. This is saying, hey, I'm going to do the damn thing, whether I have people in my way or not. Like this is somebody who knows what they want. They're transparent. They're not going to hide away from what they want. They're up for change and evolution. They're up for like going high, flying high, goals be high, have high goals. The next card is the Judgment card. The Judgment card is fate. It is fated. It is a leveling up card. Again, we're leveling up. There's a lot of leveling up here. So there's a leveling up here that's going to bring with it a calling, what you're meant to be doing, what you're meant to be going forth. Again, fate is very intertwined with this card. Now, this card also has Archangel Gabriel here. Archangel Gabriel is the one who opens up the pearly gates to the spiritual realm, opening doors, opportunities. That's what it means when we open a door, right? We have an opportunity. So there's an opportunity coming your way that is going to be very fulfilling because it's something you're going to commit yourself to. See how this knight is walking into this springtime commitment, this thing that you're going to go for and have success with, success in springtime, a commitment being made. So whatever you're doing, this commitment is fulfilling. It's filling your cup. It's making things a lot better for you in whatever way you want. This is something that yellow's success, yellow's everywhere. But this is something that is going to allow you to have access to this free river here, this free flowing river that you can always dip your cup into to make sure that you have that full cup. All right. So commit yourself to whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever the path is, whatever the elevation is, the leveling up is, you're going to commit yourself to it. And girl, we're going to pull some more cards because we're not out of time yet, but we also have the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive card you can get in tarot, period. There is no better card in tarot than the sun. This is growth. This is vitality. This is strength, because Leo, which is the strength card, the 8th card in the deck, is naturally ruled by the sun. So when we talk about the sun or we talk about strength, we're talking about each other one, okay? And the other card that has a flower crown is the Fool card. The Fool is taking a leap of faith on yourself, knowing that no matter what happens, you're going to land on your feet. You're going to be okay. This is positivity wrapped up, okay? You're getting in alignment. Whatever's going on, whatever change is happening in your life, whatever leveling up, whatever you're fated to do, whatever you're committing yourself to do, it's putting you in perfect alignment. There is no crossing over of the wands. They are completely parallel to one another. There is no overlap. This is also the fastest moving card in tarot. So this change is going to happen quick, fast. And you may have to be like, whoa, like this is a lot at once. But you can handle it. You can manage it. It's just a learning curve, a learning process that you're going through. It's going to cause you to have some more money, honey. Like you're getting money in here. You're going to have abundance. She's the most abundant queen. You may be nervous about this new thing because I feel like the heat was just like nervous about this new commitment that I want to make. But you have abundance. You have the sun. You have commitment. You have success in springtime. You have everything leveling up for you, putting you in alignment. Like Megan, whatever's going on in your life, I would go for it. I would take it by the horns and I would go for it because it's going to lead to a better financial situation for you. It's going to lead you to be doing the work that you want to be doing, the work that's worth it, the work that's putting you in alignment. It's going to be fulfilling. It's going to put you actually higher up on people. So I don't know if you're going to be in management or not because we got 2 queens. Plus, who's at the bottom of the deck again? Oh, yeah, the 8 of Pentacles. So definitely like, the whole theme is like, this is the work that is worth it. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you for being a paid subscriber. We did get you a 6-minute reading here today. And I hope it made sense. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And now that your reading's done, I'm like, oh, it's cold out in this bitch. Total sense. Okay, it made total sense. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So I'm rooting for you. Keep going. Keep your commitment going. And you're going to be perfectly fine. All right, guys, I'm going to restart this live again. Sherelle, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can submit your $15 donation. You're very welcome, Megan. But let me go ahead and restart this live. So, Sherelle, you can check out my Linktree link. It's in the profile. What a message I needed. Oh, yay! Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you so much for saying that. Oh, that makes my heart so happy. I'm so glad I could help you. Like, that's what I'm here for. I love to be in service this way. Like, this is what I'm here for. But guys, did you get it? Oh, did I miss it when my eyes closed? Yes, Layla. What am I talking about? Why am I going to restart it when I still have you on the list? I have you written down. I don't know what's wrong with me. I apologize. Thank you, Megan. You're the best. All right, Layla, let's go ahead and get your reading to you. What type of reading are we doing? And I apologize again. I literally have you written down. I was more concerned with like the numbers here than the people who paid for a reading, which is wrong. I should be more caring about you guys because you are the ones that support me. And I want to give you support back by giving you a card reading. She goes, it's okay. She's laughing with me. Thank you so much, Layla. All right, girlie, what's going on? What's the type of reading we doing? And guys, if you want to be after Layla, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. But if you guys can help me out by just tapping that screen, sending more likes this way. That actually really does help get me further into the algorithm. So if I can ask for your assistance, just go ahead and tap that screen. Send as many likes as you can this way. That would be phenomenal and much appreciated. All right, Layla, I still haven't gotten your question yet. So just in case you're being filtered, I am going to message you on Venmo. And then you can reply back on Venmo. Because I have a feeling you're being filtered. Sorry, I heard a grinding noise. Oh, I know what it is. I figured it out. All right, so let's see. Let me refresh the Venmo. So Layla, I definitely think you're being filtered, my love. So guys, if you're interested in a reading, we're doing readings right now. We're waiting on Layla. Layla has sent in a $15 donation. They're the next person to get a 5-minute reading of their choice. So we're just waiting. I think she's being filtered. So we're just taking a gander here to see. There we go. She wants a love reading. Woo woo. Let's go ahead and do a love reading for our friend Layla. Layla, let me know when you're back in the room by saying, hi, I'm here. I always get filtered with questions. It's so dumb. You can also go to YouTube and hang out with me on YouTube. They don't filter any comments, but you do have to be signed into your account, okay? That's the only thing is that you have to be signed into your account in order to do the live chat. All right. So let's do Layla. Spirit, what does our friend Layla need to know about love? And your timestamp is 1 hour and 11 minutes. 111. Spirit, what does Layla need to know about love? Spirit, what does our friend Layla need to know about love? What's going on here? With love, I feel two ways and they're contradictory to each other. One, I feel like stiff and rigid about love. Like, I don't know if it's coming my way. I don't know how to handle it. Like, I'm still waiting for it. But then also, like, I feel like I want to relax into love. Like, that's the contradictory. Like, I feel like I want to relax into love, but I feel like very stiff about love. I don't really know what that means. That's how it feels in the body. Like, my body literally feels stiff, but also wants to, like, relax. Okay. I'm going to do one more shuffle here. Then we're going to pull the cards here. We have one card that did come out, which kind of makes sense to how I'm feeling. All right. Oh, I love her. She's my favorite queen in the entire deck of tarot. Oh, I'm terrified of it now, but I do want it, you know? Okay, so that's the feeling I have. Is like, I feel stiff. I feel like I have to be on guard. And then I still want to relax into it. You have luck on your side. Layla, you know who Salem Binks is. He's my real life cat. He is not in the room currently, but he is still in this card sending you luck. Black cats are lucky animals. The patriarchy wants you to think that superstitions of black cats are real. I want to ask you, if those of you believe in the superstition, how can something that's been worshipped for a millennia be bad? I digress. She is a light in the darkness. She does have a pull to her where people are just like magnetized to her. People see her, they gravitate towards her, they want her attention because she has this light about her. She's transformative as well. So there's a lot of transformation in her, a lot of sun imagery because we have the sunflower here, right? So a lot of sun imagery. Luck is here. So this is a great card. I fucking love her. She is traditionally Aries, but can be Leo or Sagittarius. Let's see. Don't let your fear get in the way. Don't let the fear get in the way because there is something you have to let go of. Okay, this is the card that popped out of the deck, the Tower. The Tower is a card of sudden change, sudden upheaval, ego being hit, because that's what the crown is. It's representation of the ego. Guys, everyone has ego. If you know anything about psychology, you know you have the id, the ego, and the superego. They all work in tandem together, and they create your personality. They create your psychology. But the Tower is very much like things fucking went haywire. Sudden change, sudden upheaval, things maybe you didn't see or blindsided by it, but now we have to let go of it, right? The Four of Pentacles holds on to things too much, and if you're holding on to the past, you're going to repeat it. It just is as it is. That's the energy you're putting forth, is like the past, the past, the past. So you're going to repeat it unless you say, okay, listen, I'm open to new possibilities. I'm open to new possibilities. All aces are new opportunities, are new beginnings. This is about passion, desire, motivation, transformation, right? The Wands is very passionate. So you may want somebody who is passionate about you, passionate about the relationship, passionate about what they want. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here too. This passion, I really want you to put it into a skill set. Whether you're talking about your past and then having to get past your past, you are going to move forward. Okay, you're going to be just fine. You're going to get to where you need to go because of this new beginning, because of the positivity of the sun, which is right behind the wand here. So there is something good coming in. You could even meet somebody at work. This could be you collaborating with somebody, getting to know somebody and being like, oh, okay, I think I like that person. I think I'm down for that person. I think I want to try to see what's going down with that person. And we're going to end it here with the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive sign. Yes, we have the Tower, but you've already gone through your Tower moment. It's something you're holding on to that you do need to let go of, but you are ready to take on a new relationship, whether you find them at work or through a skill set you have. So if you go to dance class, if you go to art class, if you go to any type of artistic endeavor, you may find them there, but it's something to do with skills. And have that happily ever after, getting that happily ever after, that vitality, that strength, that innocence. You're going to be just fine. You're gonna be just fine. I want to put one more. Yeah, don't let anything bother you. This makes me feel like it's more related to this because it's always darkest right before the dawn. I'm sorry, what brings the dawn? The sun. The sun brings the dawn. Yes, you've been down and out. Yes, you were gaslit. Maybe you dealt with a narcissist or an avoidant. But you are seeing here that there is a lot of toxicity coming out of the character, which is going to be good because that is what you need to let go of, is that toxicity, so that you can embrace this new change that's coming in that's going to be really, really positive for you. So, Layla, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really, really, really appreciate you, and I hope that helps you. All righty. That helps a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome, my love. You're very, very welcome. Anytime, darling. All righty, guys. So we do have an opening right now, but we don't have many people in the room. So follow me if you are interested in getting free readings at the beginning of every live, or if you're interested in getting another reading or just hanging out with me today. I am going to reset it, and hopefully we get further into the algorithm. I'll BRB. Follow me if you haven't followed me already. Okay, bye. I'll be right back. I don't know why I'm saying bye like that. I'm going to be right back. Okay. All righty, guys. I still know you're on here on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. YouTube is usually, I don't really know how YouTube Live works. I don't think it sends you out to an algorithm. I think it just sends you to the people who follow you potentially. So follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't subscribed already. All right, we are back on air on TikTok, and we never left on YouTube. So guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Liking the live helps any of your creators that you like to get further into the algorithm. So if you are interested in helping a girl out, go ahead and like this live. All right, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, guys, welcome. My name is Melody. For anyone who has not seen my face before, hi, hello. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, we are doing live readings at this time. So go ahead. And in order to get a reading, it's a $15 donation. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings. Human design is my favorite modality to read. If you are interested in looking at your own human design chart, feel free to do so. You can literally just Google it, human design, and then you'll be able to read your own chart. And if you want a professional's opinion on it, you can come back here. I am a human design professional, so you can definitely come back and get a professional's viewpoint on it or opinion on it. But human design is all about you. It's all about you. It's all about your type of energy that you possess. And yes, you guys, you do possess a certain type of energy. Everyone is a little bit more unique. Hi, Dea. What up, girl? Oh my God. Hi. I'm so glad to see you. So yeah, everyone has a little bit different energy. And it depends on how you work with that energy to see if it's going to be working efficiently for you. As a projector, I will say from experience, waiting for the invitation has made all the difference in my life. All the difference. I am not exaggerating. But again, we do psychic readings. So we do topic matters, love, relationships, finances, health, career, general, whatever you're looking to get clarity or insight on. We do mediumship readings here as well. So if you're trying to connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm, I do that work as well. I do evidential mediumship, and I do a direct connection, not a spirit-led connection. Because you paid $15 for this reading, I want to ensure that we get a hold of who you want to get a hold of. And potentially with a spirit led, we could get somebody who didn't even pay for that $15 reading. So that's why I do not do spirit led during the lives. But if you ever do a private reading with me, spirit led is something that we do. But yeah, we're doing readings right now. $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Liking the live for anyone here who wants to help support the page, go ahead and tap that screen. That's going to also help get me further into the algorithm. So go ahead and tap that screen if you can, or submit your $15 donation through the Linktree link in the profile. Thank you, Yvette, for liking the live. You are going to get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. Yes. That is how it works here. You get a 5-minute reading of your choice. Again, mediumship, psychic readings, or human design readings. It's really dependent on what you are wanting to get. Dea, I got you, my love. Thank you, Dea. All right, let me know when you are back in the room here. And let me know what type of reading we're doing. Thank you, Sarah, for liking the live. Hi, Purplish. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us again. I'd love you to talk to my ancestors. Yes, let's do an ancestor reading. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 22 minutes. So if you ever want to watch this back, it's going to be somewhere between 1 hour, 22 minutes and 1 hour, 23 minutes. Kendra, thank you so much for subscribing. You're going to get a free reading right after Dea. Thank you so much for subscribing. Subscribers get daily free readings, and they also get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading anytime they donate $15 or more to the Linktree link in the profile. But first, we have Dea here. We're getting in contact with their ancestors. So let's check it out. And guys, don't forget to keep liking the live. Keep tapping that screen. It really does make a difference. I promise you, it really, really does. So help me out here if you can by tapping that screen. Thank you, Amanda, for liking the live. This is for Dea. Spirit, we're trying to get in contact with Dea's ancestors. Spirit, trying to get in contact with Dea's ancestors. Spirit, we're trying to get in contact with Dea's ancestors. There feels like there's two different groups of ancestors. So I don't know if you have multiple lineages in you, but I see like what I see, and I'm not worldly. I grew up in America. I'm sure you did too. So, is as it is. But I'm not very worldly, so I can only give you like regions. This makes me feel like South America. Like you have ancestries in South America. It makes me almost feel like Peruvian or Mayan, something like that. But I do feel like you have roots in South America. I also see like white in your lineage as well. So you're probably more like European as well. So you have European ancestors coming through. So I feel like you have a mixture of South America and European ancestries here. Hopefully that makes sense to your line, or at least what you know about your DNA. I want you to work with both of these energies. Like one energy seems a lot more colorful and fun. I feel like that's the South American, Peruvian, Mayan, somewhere in that region. Again, I'm not worldly. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Education system failed me. But either way, it feels like they're much more colorful. It feels like they're much more like bigger and vibrant and are not afraid to take up space. They want to take up space. They're like, my space is my power, is what I'm hearing with them. So take up space. Don't be afraid to take up the air in the room. Don't be afraid to embrace your authenticity. Okay, because they're very authentic. Now, the European side, it does feel like there's pagan ancestry here. I feel like I'm getting the region of like Ireland, Scotland, and Welsh. So I'm having this region. It could be England as well, but it's like the upper part of that region. That's what I'm seeing the most here. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have like Scottish ancestry, Irish ancestry, something like that. But these are pagan roots. These are pagan roots here. Irish and Scottish. Even Welsh has pagan roots there. So there is a lot of powerful pagans here, but they're not as colorful. They're more debauchery than like ritual and they do ritual. Don't get me wrong. I don't want you to think they don't do ritual. They do ritual, but it feels like it's more like we're doing things for the hell of it, for the fun of it, and we're doing it for the experience of it. Whereas the South American ancestry that comes in is very authentic and very like, they feel more particular with their rituals about like what they want, following the moon cycles, really. And they both do this. I don't know why one seems to be more present. Maybe you work more with these ancestors than the other ancestors. I'm not sure. But I want you to work with both of these. Okay. I want you to work with both of these ancestries, these two lineages here, because they both have power. And if you neglect one, then you're only working at 50%, right? Amanda, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. And I want you to be working at 100% with both sides of your ancestry. So if there's healing that needs to be done on one side, heal that side. Know that they're here to work for you. They're here to help you. They're on your team. They're on your side, both sides of this. It feels like, hi, Courtney, it's a $15 donation for a mediumship reading. I'd be happy to do that for you. You would be next if you donate right now. You get a 5-minute reading. But Dea, it feels like to me, like there's a lot of dance, a lot of dancing happening, like in my mind's eye here, my third eye. I just like a lot of like ritualistic dance, almost like a Native American, like powwow, but it doesn't feel Native. Well, it could be Native American because South America is still in America. So you'd probably have Native blood in you, but it's South America. Oh my God, Kendra, that is amazing. We're going to talk about that in 30 seconds. But I really feel like whatever's going on here in your ancestry, it's here to help you. Don't forget to take up space. Celebrate everything. Celebrate everything. Like feasting is also big, like in this South American ancestry that I have here. It's like a feast for everything. Like you got an A, get a feast. You passed a class, get a feast. You bought a car, here's a feast. Like really, like food seems very important here. So definitely pork specifically comes through. So I don't know if pork is rampant in South America or what, but pork seems to be the food that they're stating. So if you like pork, make some pork. If you don't like pork, I'm sorry. It just came through. Thank you, Amanda, for the Rosa. I appreciate you. But yeah, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Let me know if that made sense to you, like your ancestry, your DNA, because that's what I'm reaching into is like your ancestry, aka your DNA. But yeah, I would work with both sides. I would work with both sides. I'd empower them both. Okay. I look Asian, so that's so funny. I'm not sure then, but that's what I got for you, my love. I do hope that made sense though. I mean, you might have some Asian in you, like if you look Asian. I don't know though. DNA test would know way more than me. But also, I would really embrace like the South American. Didn't even mean to say African. I would embrace that. All right, Kendra. Wow. So for those of you who were not here a couple days ago, maybe last week, I think it was, Kendra had gotten a reading. Amanda, thank you so much for the subscription. You're also going to get a freebie here. But Kendra was asking about, how should they sell their home, or like if they're selling their home, they need to know what's happening with it. St. Joseph came into their reading, and then they took a statue of St. Joseph, they buried it in their front yard upside down, just like the ritual says, and they sold their home the next day. Oh, it's so amazing. Oh, Kendra, I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that. That's so good. Hell yeah, dude. All right, Kendra, we are doing your freebie right now too. So let me know that you're paying attention by saying I'm here. Hopefully you're not being filtered. I don't know if you replied back when I was talking about your house being sold. Congratulations. That's amazing. Don't take him out of the ground until the contracts are signed. Okay. Don't take him out of the ground until the contracts are signed. I don't know why that just came through. It just did. So leave him underground until you officially like sign the papers and you're giving the keys away. Can I check the buyers? I'll see what you need to know about them. Our roof came back old. Okay. So Courtney, thank you so much for being a subscriber as well. We're going to do Amanda's freebie and then we're going to do your freebie here, Courtney. But if anyone donates $15 in the meantime, you will be squeezed in between the donated readings because they get priority. So for example, we're going to do Kendra's right now. If somebody donates, then we're going to get the donated reading and then we're going to do Amanda's. And then if somebody donates again, we're going to do that donated reading and then we're going to do Courtney. Okay. So let's see what's going on here for Kendra. Spirit, this is for Kendra. Spirit, Kendra wants to know, or what should they know about the buyers? What should they know about the buyers of their house? What should Kendra know about the buyers of their house? Is there anything they need to know? Anything they need to be aware of? Let's see. You said it happened quick. This happened quick. I guess we will close correctly. I hope so. That's the goal, hopefully. But we do have the 8 of Wands. Something came in fast. This is the fastest moving card in tarot. You literally said they bought the house the next day. Interesting. The buyers are probably going to be very particular. Okay. Because we do have this partnership here going on. The partnership is like literally like you're buying my house, things like that. But we also have the Tower, but we're going to clarify it. You're going to sell it to them, but they're going to be like, well, we want this fix and we want that fix and we want this fix. So they might be asking for a lot from you, but they have the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is the most positive card, not most positive, but one of the most positive cards you can have because it's good luck. It's good fortune coming your way. They are for sure doing that. So I think they're going to try to nickel and dime you. And some of the things they're mentioning, like the roof, yeah. I mean, is as it is. I have to replace that roof. But other things they're going to be doing maybe a little bit like, let's get the city inspector, let's get our own inspector in here, let's see what they have to say and see if we can manage to like not do that. But any like cement work, if there's a crack in the steps, you may have to replace that. The roof, you clearly already said. So things like that may be coming in and may be an issue, but I do still think they're going to buy this house. I don't think that they're going to fall out of it or anything like that, especially because the tower is here. But the Wheel of Fortune is the one that's saying like, yeah, there's going to be some issues. Literally like the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. What band, guys? What band is that? Please let me know. But literally the roof. But I think things are going to work out. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. Good afternoon to you, my friend. All right. So, Kendra, that was for you, my love. Thank you for being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate it. Do you think they'll ask us to replace or just ask for money off? Honestly, it feels like they might want you to replace it. That's how it feels to me. Because I feel like they're going to want more of a replacement. But if you're able to talk them out of it and say, like, you know, we can take this money off, like a roof is what, like $10,000, if not more. I don't know. I've never replaced a roof. I'm just guessing. It's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in my profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody, is how you can get on the list. So if you're interested in a reading, that is how you do it. $15 donation to the Linktree link, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. Thank you, Jenny, for asking. I really appreciate that. Amanda said, I was wondering if there's anyone on the other side that wants to talk to me. I'd be curious. So I'm not doing mediumship for the freebies, which is what you're referring to, is mediumship. Mediumship is a donated reading, but you'll get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading anytime you donate $15 or more. The card readings, honestly, they're only general readings. I know we just did a topic for Kendra, and I'm okay to do a topic with you as well because we don't have anyone else in line. But typically, like if we have people in line or donating, like it's literally like I call you, you let me know you're here, I pull cards for you as a general reading. But go ahead and give me a topic. But mediumship is not the cards. The cards is not mediumship. Some people use the cards to do mediumship. I straight up channel messages. So if you're interested in that, it's a $15 donation. You'll get a 6-minute reading. Otherwise, we can do another topic or we can just do general. Thank you for liking the live, Purplish3. I appreciate you. I appreciate it so much. Okay, we're going to do a general for Amanda. Spirit, what does our friend Amanda need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Amanda need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Amanda need to know? What's going on for Amanda? Last shuffle here. Stomach growled. So Amanda, if you're not eating, you need to go eat. Take me with you to the kitchen. Go get some food. If you're somebody who has an unhealthy diet, you may need to change the diet. But the stomach growled. When a stomach growls in a reading, typically means you're not eating. Take me with you. Go. Let's go get some food in the kitchen. But we have the Emperor right here. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. This is a king. This is Aries. And Aries is the self. They rule the first house of self. So this could be your chance to be selfish. This could be your chance to initiate something you've always wanted to do and be in control of that. Emperors are kings. Kings love control. That's why they're kings. Well, a good king doesn't like control, but a bad king does. But either way, I digress on kings. But this is somebody who's going to initiate something and is going to have control over it. Let's see what's going on. Interesting. The Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I want a clarifier. Okay. So there might be some things that are not really panning out, that aren't really working. You're being offered this cup and you're like, I already have these cups. I already have the same. Nobody's listening to me when I tell them that I don't want this anymore. I'm over it. Her shirt literally says the words over it. But this is something that you need to understand about yourself, like, hey, I want change. I'm going to go get that change. I'm going to take the cup that I don't want or the cups I already have, take them with me and fulfill myself, fulfill what I want, do what I want, initiate what I want, go forth and really fill that cup, do the work that's fulfilling. Ethel, thank you for the rose. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the richest queen in the deck. She is abundance. That's why there's a bunny here. That's why she has this rose garden above her head. She has abundance. She is successful. She knows how to work with money and have money work for her. She has worth. She has value. She knows that she dictates her own worth and her own value. Anyone that doesn't see that, that doesn't bother her. She just knows that they're not for her. So if you are having trouble with your worth and value, you get to dictate that. Nobody else gets to dictate that. But there is something you're initiating, that you're starting, that is going to be fulfilling to you, that's going to lead to abundance. So I do hope that helps, Amanda. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. And if you want that mediumship reading, I'd be happy to give it to you. Go ahead and get to the Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. And you can get on the list. There's nobody on the list right now, so you're going to get your reading right away. And for 6 minutes. You're very welcome, Amanda. All right, Courtney, are you here, darling? Let me know that you're here. Kim, thank you for following. There's Courtney. She sent a rose. Thank you so much, Courtney. All right. Do you want to do a general reading or do you want to do a topic? I'd be okay to do topics right now, but just know in the future if we have lined up donated readings that you're going to be in between those donated readings and it will be a general reading for those. And guys, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the Venmo, PayPal, or website. Oh my gosh, what is my brain doing? The Linktree link is in my profile. You can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website. Tapping ? Is that the topic? Is tapping? Or are you talking about liking the live? Because tapping that screen, the topic. Okay, tapping. Okay. I don't know what tapping is, but we'll see what's going on here. No, you're okay. I just don't know what tapping is. I've never heard of it before. So let's see what's going on for Courtney. Courtney. Hi, Renee. Welcome in. Spirit, what does Courtney need to know about tapping? Kimberly, thank you so much. I got you, darling. You're going to be right after here. Right after we do Courtney's. All right, Spirit, what does Courtney need to know about tapping? Spirit, what does Courtney need to know about tapping? Why do I feel like you're hearing tapping? Like, I don't know if you're hearing tapping in your house or when you're out and about, but I feel like this is about hearing tapping. Let me know. Okay, she does. Okay, this is what it is about. Okay. What is the tapping? What is the tapping? What is the tapping? So let's see what's going on here. Heartbreak. Interesting. The Three of Swords is the heartbreak card. This is heartache, heart pain. So there's something going on here that's emotional, but also very like letting the toxicity out. We're going to see what the other cards have to say, but I feel like this is not, I don't feel like this should be a card reading. I feel like this should be a mediumship reading. I want you to confront it. I want you to manifest and be like, hey, I hear you're tapping. I don't want to hear it anymore. Stop tapping. No more tapping. Like, I need you to say it out loud. I need you to tell your spirit guides, hey, whoever's doing this tapping, tell them to stop. Because you're ready. Like, you're ready to like be done with this tapping. You're probably hearing it a lot. And then you have the card of the manifestor, the magician. This is saying you can manifest anything you want. As above, so below. So this is probably a spirit in your house that's not bad or good. I'm not saying like it's a bad, evil spirit. It's just a spirit. Okay. Just a spirit, because of as above, so below. So you just need to tell the spirit, hey, I don't want to hear this racket anymore. Quit it. Get out of my house. You're not welcomed here. You're not welcomed in my house. Please stop tapping. Or if it's, you want to know who it is, we could do a mediumship reading and see if it's a family member or somebody like that in your house. And then you could talk to them and be like, why are you tapping at me? Quit it. Sammy, I do not do pregnancy readings, but it is something that came in pretty quickly, this tapping. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight there, Courtney. I would just tell the spirit, hey, quit it. Quit tapping. I don't want to hear it anymore. And definitely check all of your sinks as well. Amanda, thank you so much. I got you. Yeah, just double check all your sinks just to make sure it's not a drip or something like that. But I would like to know who. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Send in a $15 donation. You'll get a 6-minute reading. All right, Kimberly, would you rather me call you Kim or Kimberly? Do you let me know what name you prefer me to say? You are the next person to get a 5-minute reading. Thank you so much for your $15 donation. Let me just double check to make sure. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Kim. Okay, perfect. Kim, I'm just checking to see if you put your question in the comment section, which, excuse me. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Just as donation like it's supposed to. Chef's kiss. Wonderful. Hi, Zoe. What type of, no, you're good. You did exactly what you were instructed to do. So chef's kiss. What type of reading are we doing? General, I suppose. Okay. Zoe's a $15 donation, my friend. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you can get on the list. So go ahead and get on that list now. It's a first come, first serve basis. I didn't know there were options. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. And when we do psychic readings, we can do general. It's perfectly fine. It's going to tell you what you need to know. It's no big deal. But just in case you're like more interested about love or relationships or finances or career, I'm going to ask them directly about that so you get the information that you're wanting the topic on. But usually when you say general, they're going to tell you what you need to know in the now. So it's, it's just one of those things that you're going to get information on. Alrighty, so let's see. Your timestamp on YouTube, if you ever want to rewatch this reading, is 1 hour and 45 minutes. All right, this is for our friend Kim. Kim. Spirit. Spirit, what does Kim need to know? Spirit, what does Kim need to know? Spirit, what does Kim need to know? Zoe, thank you for following. Weirdly enough, my friend, I smell grass and outdoors. I don't have any windows in this room open. It is a little cold to have open windows, to be completely honest right now. But I feel like I want to get outside. Like I want to take off my socks and my shoes. I want to put my feet in grass. I want to go on a hike. I want to go in nature. Like I just like nature keeps coming in for you, Kim. So I would make it a point to like go out in nature. If you have a house with a backyard, get those feet in the grass. Lay down in the grass, sit in the grass, it doesn't matter, but they're really showing like connection here. So you may need to get grounded and have a grounding connection. But let's see what else is going through. I know that wasn't maybe what you were looking for, but I got to tell you what comes through. That's my job. Wow, this card again. All right. So whatever's going on in your life, you're ready for the next stages. You're ready for the next thing that comes your way. You're rearing your horse. Your horse is ready to go. You're ready to go. You're holding on tight to this horse saying, let's go. This can bring transformation. This can bring passion, desire, motivation. That's what the wands are. Passion, desire, motivation, transformation. Okay. So there's something here that you are ready to take on. All right, I just got a spam call, so I just want to make sure that you can hear me still. Let me know in the comment section that you can hear me. I just want to make sure, because sometimes the spam calls will fuck with the audio. And no, I said audio slowly. It was not a glitch. So Kim, let me know that you can hear me by saying I can hear you. I have you paused, just FYI as well. I'm not charging you for this time right now. I don't know, Kim, are you there? Am I frozen? Zoe, I got you. Thank you so much. Okay, Kim said hi. Okay, I think she can hear me. Zoe, I got you. Thank you so much, darling. All right, let's continue then. I can hear you. Okay, great. Melissa, it's a $15 donation. Check out the Linktree link pinned to the live chat. All right, let's check it out. Whoop, whoop. All right, so girl, I cannot. I cannot. with your cards. This is crazy bananas. You are an intuitive. You got the pair of intuitives, okay? The high priestess is intuition. She knows what's behind the veil. She knows about esoteric. She knows about the occult. She knows about the organized religions. There's many of them, 3 main ones, but either way, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the leader of the Catholic Church. This is traditionally Pope. No, Zoe, I'm not. I'm still doing Kimberly right now because these are all Kimberly's cards. I was just calling you in, my love. I was just letting you know that I have you is all. This is for Kimberly. If it makes sense to you, take it as well, but this is specifically for Kimberly. Or Kim, excuse me, Kim. Sorry to use your full legal name. But the Hierophant is, again, the Catholic Church. He is the Pope. He is wisdom. He is wise. There is ritual. There is witchcraft in the Catholic Church. I don't want to hear from my Catholic people otherwise saying like, yep, we do ritual. Yes, we do prayer, which is spell work. Yes, we do believe in saints and having that power of the saints. It's all witchcraft. Okay. It's taken from pagan roots. Pagans are witches. Either way, so you have this in you, okay? You are an intuitive, period. She doesn't come out for anyone, okay? You're not just an intuitive, but you're a leader in the intuitive community. Whether you've gotten yourself started or not, you are going to be a leader in the spiritual community, all right? He is a leader. He's a role model, especially because we have the King of Swords here as well. Talk about leadership. Kings are leadership, right? You're rising up. The swords have a direct connection from the 3D where we are and where we live, and they have a connection to the 5D where we visit. We hang out for a minute, and then we come back to the 3D. Remember, we live in the 3D, and we have visitation rights to the 5D, the spiritual realm. So don't think that you can live there because you can't. But this is card of transformation. There is something you do need to balance out though, right? We have to balance some things out. We have to make sure that we are good. We've done our shadow work. We've done our healing. We have repaired the relationship with ourselves or with other people, right? And recognizing that my worth and value does not come from external sources. My worth and value come from my internal source, me. I dictate that. There could be some legal issues you may be dealing with. If that is the case, you're going to be victorious. Don't worry about it, especially because we got success in springtime right here, commitment being made. But more or less, this makes me feel like getting good with yourself, getting even with yourself, knowing that you are a strong, spiritual, intuitive. Thank goodness, no legal issues. Wonderful, because I'm not really reading it, but justice can relate to the legal system. What I'm more reading is like getting good with yourself, getting even with yourself, balancing out yourself, because that is what spirituality is all about. It is not about light and love. There is so much toxic light and love rhetoric on the internet. It is frightening. Balance. It is about balancing the good with the bad, the yin and yang, the literal yin and yang. You have the good and the light and the dark and the dark and the light. There is balance in there. That's how the world works. So if you're doing this work, make sure you're being balanced. You're not just light and love. You are everything in between. Okay? Good, bad, and ugly. Whatever it is. So Kim, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Look at you go, goddess, said Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I hope that resonated. I hope that made sense. And thank you so much again for being here. I really appreciate you. You're welcome, Kim. Anytime, anytime. All right, now we have Amanda. Amanda's getting a 6-minute reading for being a subscriber, a paid subscriber on TikTok. So thank you so much for being a paid subscriber. Let's go ahead and I think you were trying to get in contact with your grandpa. Is that what you wanted to do still? All right, let's go for it. And I do have 6 minutes on your timer. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 53 minutes. Courtney, I got you. You're going to be after Zoe, who is next. All right, so Courtney after Zoe. If he's there, they're always there. They're always there. They're never not there. So let's see here. There's only one place spirit goes, and this is the spiritual realm. So let's see what's going on. If you ever got a reader that said that your grandpa's not here, your grandpa didn't want to talk to them. That's what it is. Hopefully your grandpa wants to talk to me, but it's literally the reader, not the deceased. Just FYI. And guys, thank you for liking the live. If you guys can continue to like that live for me, I would really appreciate it. It really does help me get further into the algorithm. Okay, let's check it out. And I do evidential mediumship, so this should make sense that it is your grandfather, whatever comes through. All right. This is for Amanda, Amanda, Amanda. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Spirit, with Amanda's grandpa. Amanda's grandpa. Amanda's grandpa. Oh, there's something going on with my shoulders. And I don't know if it's because of him, because I feel mostly in my body. That is my biggest clair, is my clairsentience. So there, it just makes me feel like heaviness in the shoulder. I don't know what this is. It makes me feel like it's pressure, but it also makes me feel like a physical pain. So he might have had shoulder pain while he was here. He doesn't make me feel like a big complainer, though. He makes me feel like he might have mentioned it in passing or said, oh, my shoulder's just bothering me today. But I don't feel like he was like a big complainer. Like you wouldn't hear him say like, oh my God, my shoulder is the worst thing in the whole world today. I feel like he was very stoic in that way, and he could manage pain for the most part. But it feels like when he got older, though, pain became more intense. Yeah, he was not a complainer. She is confirming here. But it feels like the older he got, the more painful everything was, but specifically like my shoulders. He's highlighting my heart space. So he could have passed away with a heart issue, but more or less, I don't feel like a passing away like with the heart space. It makes me feel like overflowing, like my heart was big and I loved my people. I loved my grandkids. I loved my family. Like, I feel like he was very family oriented. He just makes me feel like he really did put the family first. Like, if you needed something done, call grandpa. He's going to come over. He's going to take care of it. He might have been somebody he worked with his hands. Like, he knew how to repair things. He knew how to fix things, do housework, like things like that. He makes me feel like he was very knowledgeable with like fixing things and working with his hands. Let me know if that makes sense for him as well. He's like giving me a scent here. It's almost like, yes, 1000%. Okay, wonderful. He's also giving me a scent here. So I think he had like a spray or some sort of cologne that he used a lot. I want to say it's Old Spice, but I don't know if that's right because I don't remember how Old Spice smells, to be honest with you. But I feel like he had some sort of like smell that was good. Like it smelled good on him. All right, let's go ahead and get some messages because I feel like we have the evidence here. Let's get some messages here for Amanda. What do you want Amanda to know, Grandpa? Woo! I feel like really caught up, like in my throat. Like I feel like I have like a frog in my throat type of thing. So I don't know if you're crying, if that's how you're feeling, if I'm tapping into your energy. Love you. Don't worry about anything. Your grandpa's fine. But it just feels like a lump in my throat almost. Oh, Zoe felt that too. Same time. Wow. Look at us. But I feel like there's a weird feeling of like I made some mistakes here. But I don't know if you even care about the mistakes that he made. But it makes me feel like caught up in the throat here. So I don't know if he made some mistakes with you or if he just made some mistakes in general. But there's something here with like feeling bad about these mistakes and wanting to apologize for them. So I don't know if this is directly for you or if this is for somebody else in your family line. You can have them watch this if that makes sense for them, or if it makes sense for you. I hope it does. But I do feel like he was very much trying to do the right things at all times. At all times. Well, when he got older, it felt like more than when he was younger. When he was younger, he makes me feel like he was a little bit more rebellious, a little bit more like he had the audacity. Sorry, he's laughing with me there. Let's see what else is going on here with Grandpa. With messages for Amanda. He feels like he's taught you like things like around the house, like how to fix things, how to change a light bulb, how to install a fan, how to install a new lighting system, like whatever. He makes me feel like he was teaching you things. And I don't know if you did something last weekend in like an apartment, a house, or some sort of like thing that he taught you that you did, whether it was mowing the lawn, because that comes in, but that's my uncle who taught me how to not just out the motor because you can break your lawnmower. So every time I lawnmower, I think about my uncle. But that feels like the same type of thing, where you might have done something that he taught you, and that he was there while you were doing it. Like he was almost like guiding you and coaching you from the other side of whatever this is. It feels something small to me. It just feels like a small repair. It doesn't feel like this big thing. It might have been a wall being patched or something like that. But that comes in here. So just know like he's with you. When you are utilizing his knowledge that he taught you, he's always going to be there. And that's the same for all the grandkids. It's the same for all the kids, your aunts, your uncles. It just feels like whoever is using his knowledge, he is right there coaching you from the other side as well. He does make me feel like he just loved so much. Like, I just feel like he loved you so much. I feel like he had a really big hand in like guiding you or raising you, whether you lived with him and he was like your main parent, or if he was just very present in your rearing and your upbringing. But he makes me feel like he had a really big hand in raising you. I was with him a lot on the weekends. And I feel like you have his mannerisms as well, but maybe as a lesser degree. Like you may like tilt your head at the same time, or like tilt your head a little bit. He does it a lot of it. But it feels like you have this really deep connection here with him even now. Okay, so embrace him. He's always around you. So if you ever had a reader say that he's not here or whatever, that's just the reader can't get him. It's simply the reader. Your past loved ones always go to the spiritual realm. That is where they end up. They end up in their own little soul pods. Anyone that's a terrible, terrible, terrible person goes to a school, basically gets their soul reset, gets them back to factory settings, and then goes back to the spiritual realm and hangs out with their soul group. So that's why I don't believe in hell. I don't think hell exists. And I don't necessarily think heaven exists in the terms of Christianity, but I do think the spiritual realm would be heaven, or the idea of heaven. But he's doing fine. He makes me feel like he's thriving up there, honestly. Like he's doing some things. He's hanging out with people he hasn't seen in years. But my heart goes out to you. I am so sorry about the loss of your grandfather, but I'm so happy that we could connect with him today. And thank you so much for submitting your donation and receiving your 6-minute reading here today. All right, Zoe girl, it's your turn. What's going on, Zoe? What type of reading are we doing for you? Hi. And guys, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. She goes, I need help. What's the topic? What's the topic you need help on, love? Don't give me too much information. Help and guidance. Okay, do you want to just see what Spirit has for you, or is it about... So we're going to do a general. All right, let's see what we can do for our friend Zoe. Guys, don't forget to keep tapping the live. Have a great day, Amanda. You're very welcome. Hi, Barbie. Woo! Hi, Barbie. Spirit's here, by the way. Spirit makes me burp, for those of you who don't know. Let's see. This is for Zoe. Your timestamp is 2 hours and 3 minutes. If you ever want to rewatch this reading on YouTube, you can. Just remember today's date. Woo! Zoe, I feel like a heaviness with you, my love. What's going on for our friend Zoe? Zoe. Spirit, what does Zoe need to know? Spirit, what is our friend Zoe? Yes, depression. Okay. What does Zoe need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Zoe need to know? What's going on here? Whew. Sorry, I feel it. I feel that like heavy presence, like really, I feel it. I just had a tiny burp. I'm sorry. I feel it from like my gullet, like here down. And I feel like I'm trying to convince myself with my brain that everything is fine, as you should. As you should, because the brain will lead you astray. The body knows what's up. But there's something going on here with the body that feels entangled. Like I know you're a spiritualist. I know you do work similar to mine. I feel like you need to do a cleansing bath is what feels like to me. I feel like you need to take a bath, get your herbs, get your, she says, yes, get your essential oils specifically. I want you to have a citrus essential oil. Okay. I want you to put a couple drops in your bath because that citrus is just naturally going to help elevate your mood. So if you want to smell it every now and again, do that. Or if you want to put it in your diffuser, if you have a diffuser. I don't use diffusers too much or essential oils too much. And I only really use citrus, to be honest with you, because all the other ones are too strong for me or smell weird. But put it in your bath. But also in the bath, what I'm seeing is rose petals. I see, I also see orange peels in here as well. And if you want to use bubbles, but I do want you to do a cleansing bath. When you're in this bath, I want you to do a meditation. I have citrus candle too. Perfect. Light that as well. And your incense, of course. Like if you have incense, light that too. But I want you to like, just go through the chakras. I want you to go through the chakras, starting at your root, heading up to the third eye or the crown. Okay. The crown is what I mean. The third eye is here. The crown is here. They're two different centers. But starting at the root, going to the sacral, going to the solar plexus, going to the heart, going to the throat, going to the third eye, going to the crown. Okay. If you want to use frequency music while you do this, I would, but there's something here that just needs to be cleansed and taken out. Okay. If you need to scream, if you need to yell, if you need to like make your voice heard and make your voice known, do it, because I feel like I want to scream. I do. I feel like I want to scream. And I feel like screaming is going to be a good release for you. Yeah, I want you to cleanse and clear, because I don't know if you've been doing any sort of deity work, or not just deity work, but like any sort of like spiritual work that's calling in different entities, because it makes me feel, and I'm not trying to scare you or fearmonger you or anything. I don't think that this is an attachment, but I think you might have worked with a spirit that didn't either receive their offering that they were wanting, or like received something from you with the energetic work. So if you did work with your ancestors and you did not feed them, feed your ancestors. All you have to do is really do an apple if you want, or you can like serve them up a plate. Always plate on white. Yes, I have, but yes, you are correct. But always serve on white. Okay. Don't serve on different colored plates. Your ancestors get white plates. Okay. But it just makes me feel like it's an entity that you are working with that I don't feel like got what they were expecting. So I would serve them more food if that's how you work with them, or however it is that you work with them. Do your research on that entity. We're going to go ahead. We already did cut the deck. So there was something that happened very quickly, and this probably was at the onset of your depression. I feel like has a connection to this as well. But it feels like I worked with whoever I decided to work with, and things happened, but then I got like a backlash, like a kickback in a bad way. It's manageable, absolutely manageable. Okay, this is exactly what I'm feeling. We're going to talk about that in a second. She like when I pull those other cards for Kim, you're like, it's for me, and she came out anyways for you too. So you are absolutely an intuitive. Okay, you're not down and out forever. It's always darkest right before the dawn. So things are going to improve as long as you're getting yourself rid of the toxicity. That's why we have to do a cleanse and a clear. Okay. That's why we have to work with that. We have to let go of this feeling, of this mindset, of whatever this is. Okay. And for whatever reason, I don't feel like it's people. I don't. I feel like it's spirit. I feel like it's a spirit in some way. It does not feel person to me. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but it does feel more inclined to them. But we do have people cards here. We do have the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. This is a connection to spirit. This is knowing you have luck on your side. Black cats are protection. Black is protection. So you have protection. Call in Archangel Michael to protect you as well. Archangel Michael is going to help you. And you are an intuitive. So trust your intuition with this. You're going to feel when this energy is done. You're going to feel when this energy has gotten their payment, quote unquote, if you will. And then they're just going to go away. I feel like your depression is going to go with them. All right. So trust in yourself. Trust that you are evolving, you're learning, you're growing. You have luck on your side. You have transformation on your side. You have the sun on your side. And you have intuition and your spiritual team, your ancestors, all of that on your side. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You got to let go of this feeling though. Okay. Let go of it because it's not serving you. All right, Zoe, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really, really, really appreciate it. You're very welcome. I do hope that helped. Okay, perfect. It did. She said it did help. Wonderful, wonderful. All righty. So we are moving on to Courtney. Courtney's getting a 6-minute reading. Barbie, we're going to do yours right after Courtney, okay? Thank you so much, Barbie. I have you written down. All right. So Courtney, let me know that you're here. Do you want to know who's tapping in your house? Oh, the free one. So Rachel wants a free one too. And yes, Kelly, you can get your donated reading as well. But we're going to do Courtney first. And then we're going to do Barbie. Then we're going to do Rayshana. And then we're going to do Kelly. All right. Let's see who's tapping. Who's doing the tapping? And guys, if you're here hanging out with me today, please, 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 please like the live by tapping the screen. Please help me out. Spirit, this is for Courtney. Courtney. Courtney, your timestamp is 2 hours, 11 minutes. Spirit, what does Courtney need to know about who is tapping at Courtney? Who is tapping at Courtney? Who is tapping at Courtney? I don't know how long you've been living in the house that you're living in. I don't know if this is a new move. You just got there. You've been there a few months, maybe a year. But it feels like whoever this is tapping makes me feel like they were the older resident of that house at some point, whether they passed away in that house or something along those lines. So I don't think it's ancestry to you unless you live in an ancestor's house. Recently new. Okay. So I don't think this is somebody that's for you. I don't think it's your line. I don't think it's your lineage. I think this is a soul that passed away in this house. And they're trying to be like, who are you? Why are you here? Hey. And that's me. I'm literally like, that's what it feels like. It's like, hey, who are you? Hey, why are you in my house? Why is my house changed? Why is my house different? It just feels like it's this person here. You can try to explain to them because they do feel male to me. I do feel like this is a male spirit. You can tell them like, hey, dude, like my name is Courtney. I live in this house now. Thank you so much for allowing me to live here. I would love to live in harmony with you because he has an attachment to this house. I don't want you to sage. I do not want you to sage. All right. I get the male vibe a lot. no sage in your home, okay? Because I don't want you to chance it by doing white sage. White sage, people don't understand there's a difference between green sage and white sage. White sage invokes spirit that says, hey, spirit, I'm here. I'm open for business. Come on in. No. And then green sage, it's to cleanse and clear your home, but I still don't want you to use it. What I want you to use, that was big loud noises. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. This is Palo Santos, also known as Holywood. I would rather you use this than sage. Okay, I'd rather you use this. How you use it, it's just like sage. You can take your candle. I have an ancestral candle right now that I have on my altar. You can take a lighter. It does not matter. You can use an ancestral altar. It's fine. But what you're going to do is you're going to take it. You're going to light it on fire. And then you're going to let that smoke go in, right? And then we're cleansing and clearing, but we're keeping positive energy when we use Palo Santos, where sage just kind of does a full reset. But I don't want you to use sage at all. I want you to use Palo Santos because there's something here that makes me feel like if I were trying to forcefully remove this spirit, that it's going to cause more tapping. It's going to cause more noises. It's going to cause like doors to open, cabinets to open. Like, I don't want you to use it. Okay, I don't. Palo Santo, though, for sure. Without doubt, without doubt. But yeah, it's just like he thinks a stranger's in his home. That's what it is. It makes me feel like he thinks a stranger's in his home. He wants to know what your business is here. Why are you here? Why are you in your home? In my home? Because it definitely feels like him. And also like talk to him and be like, hey, you can hang out with me if you want, but you have to be respectful. Otherwise, I'm going to ask you to leave. I'm going to ask you to go to a different room. I'm going to ask you to get away from me. And that's what I would do. I would definitely tell him like, hey, my name's Courtney. I'm a new resident in your house. Thank you so much for your beautiful home. I really appreciate the space. The energy here is great. Your energy is great, sir. If it is great, if it's not great energy, but like, I like the home. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for hanging out. Leave the TV on. This is a weird message, Courtney. Leave the TV on. When you're not home, leave your TV on. Let it just play. I don't know if you have cable. If you have cable, that would be the best because it's not going to automatically shut off like on Netflix or other things. I never watch TV, LOL. I need you to turn that on because this man needs the TV on, okay? Like he needs it. So if you have a TV in a separate room, not your bedroom, no. The dead don't belong in your home, okay? But no, they do belong in your home, just not in your room. I said it wrong. They belong in the home, not in the room. So if you have a spare room, you have a basement, you have another living area that you have a TV, office space, whatever. Like turn on the TV. If you have cable, perfect. If not, I have one in my living room, perfect. So just turn it on. Weirdly enough, he wants to watch what seems to me like a Law and Order type show. So Law and Order, SVU, NCIS, like, you know, these police drama shows that personally I think is too much. Like I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Any of those shows anymore. It's bothersome to me at this point in my life for no reason. But turn on that damn TV. If you don't want to have the TV on, turn on the radio. Okay, turn on the radio. He makes me feel like classic rock to like old school oldies would be the appropriate stations he would like. Baseball games as well. He might like to listen to the baseball game because I'm getting Tigers baseball. That's my home team. I'm from the Detroit area. So I keep getting Tigers baseball. So turn on the baseball game. I feel like he likes sports a lot, but I think he really loves baseball. So turn that on for him. Again, it's just like learning how to live with a roommate. That's what it is. It's like learning how to live with a roommate because he's right now just like, hello, who are you? Why are you ignoring me? Hello, I know you can hear me. Type of thing. I would do research on the house or the apartment if you can see who lived there that was a male that may have passed away in the home. I keep getting the name Frank, but I'm really terrible at names, so don't put any stock into the name Frank. But I do hear Frank. But I would do some research just to make sure that is what his name is. I'm sure it would. I always get Frank. That's so wild. I love my I love my gig. I love it. All right. So we are going to move on here, Courtney, but thank you for being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate you. Guys, I think, let me know how you guys think about it because I have a couple of subscribers in here right now. What would you feel if we did like a Saturday, like this Saturday coming up, we do nothing but subscription readings, and maybe instead of doing 6-minute readings, we'll do like a discounted reading, like $10 instead of $15 to get a 5-minute reading. What would you guys think about that? Would that be something that intrigues you? Is that something that would be you would attend? Let me know, subscribers. Let me know. While we're doing that, we're going to get Barbie on the horn. Kelly says yes, they would like that. Any other subscribers in here? Would that sound interesting to you? Just do a Saturday? I would. Perfect. Yeah, it would be around the same time, 11 a.m. Eastern time to, well, you know you're Eastern because you're with me in Michigan. But for those of you who are not in Michigan, Courtney, thank you for the follow. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so it'd be 11 a.m. Eastern time till 2 o'clock Eastern time. I cannot this Saturday, but I would. Okay, so perfect. So I'm going to do everyone's free readings right now. Like that is not an issue, but I might just do every Saturday and try to really commit to every Saturday if I can. And if I have to make it up a different day, I'll let you guys know in advance because sometimes we go to Cedar Point on the weekends. Because if you're from Michigan, you hang out in Cedar Point. That's what happens. But either way, we may not do freebies during the live, but instead do them. I'm still trying to consider what I want to do with the freebies here. If we want to take away the freebies and just do like the discounted on Saturdays, or maybe do the same format, but if you want a reading, it's still be 15 for 6 on Saturday instead. I'm so excited for that new roller coaster at Cedar Point. I rode it last year, the Top Thrill Dragster 2. I rode it last year when it was open for like the day it was open, like they were premiering it. We have season passes in my family. So my dad went, I went, and my best friend's son went as well. And honestly, I'm a roller coaster queen. I put my hands up. I ride all the coasters except for Magnum because I can't deal with the shakiness of that coaster anymore. I'll ride the Blue Streak even, but I won't ride Corkscrew. No, I won't do it. And I also don't ride Maverick because every time I ride Maverick, I literally get like a horse bite on my arm. Like it's a big ass bruise. And my head's like, if you have pinpoint turns that's shaking my head because I'm not tall enough for the fucking like headrests that are here, and now I'm getting bum, 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 I don't fucks with you. So those are the 3 coasters I don't ride. But otherwise I ride them. But I did not really like it because when I was on it, and it was broken. So I have to rewrite it now to make sure like that it's not the same. But you purposely go back, right? You purposely go back. Yeah, last year they opened it for literally a day. The Rigamaroo. I only know about the Top Thrill Dragster 2. The Rigamaroo. I've never heard of that one. Maybe I don't know everything that I think. But let's go ahead and do Barbie's reading. Hold on. We're going to keep talking about this, Kelly, but we do got to get to business. Let's get down to business. All right, Barbie, let's go ahead and do your general reading. I'm sorry. Reading specific about court date coming up July 2nd. Okay. So let's see what's going on for Barbie. The Rougarou. Oh no, Rougarou. Rougarou is the mantis. It's just the mantis with a different car. I like the Rougarou. I don't mind it. I like the mantis too, but I'm not a boy. And boys got hurt way more on the mantis than girls did because their balls would get pinched. Their poor testes. But we don't give a fuck about men, except for men who come into here or gay men. Okay, anyways, what does Barbie need to know about their court case on July 2nd? Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about their court case on July 2nd? Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about their court case on July 2nd? Partnership. Okay. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is a relationship card. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. this is a card of saying like, I'm going to partner up or was partnered up with somebody. And that could be who you're having this court case. Lord, what is happening in my body? Quit it. Spirit, quit. I gotta talk. Anyways, back to it. 8 of Wands is coming in quick, fast. So there's something coming in fast. These are both number 1 and number 2 fastest cards. So the court case is going to go quick. Whether they show up or not show up, that's neither here nor there. But whatever's going on, it's going to happen very quickly, and you're going to win. You're going to win. You're going to win, Barbie. So that's really all they want you to know is like it's going to happen fast, it's going to happen quick, and it's going to rule in your favor. And it could have to do with a divorce or some sort of separation or some sort of partnership, whether it was an old business partnership, a love relationship, whatever it may be. You're welcome, Barbie. Okay, so after Barbie, I think who was after Barbie? Who was after Barbie? I think it was Rayshana. Rayshana was after Barbie. X. Okay, that makes sense. And then Kelly, you're going to be after Rayshana. Rayshana, are you still here? Perfect. Let's go for it. Spirit, what does Rayshana need to know? Spirit, what does Rayshana need to know? Spirit, what does Rayshana need to know? What's going on here? All right. Interesting. We just pulled this card too. The Ace of Wands, new beginnings in creativity, in passion, desire, motivation, transformation. This is something that's like literally sparking up out of nothing. It literally takes a spark for you to go forth with whatever it is that you want to do in this life. Wow. You have a skill set. You may be learning a new skill set that's going to be really something you've always wanted. Your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your manifestations coming true, coming to light. It's the only time we've gotten the star card today. It's the only time. She has not come out at all today. But you're putting the work into it. You're putting the work into your skill set. You're watching it take off. You're strong enough to handle it. 8 stars with 8 points, all in reference to the 8th card, which is strength, which is the Leo card, which is ruled by the sun. And the sun is how you reflect off the stars. So this is something that's going to be really beautiful, really positive for you. It's something, a skill set you're learning that's going to really take off for you. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much, my love, for being a paid subscriber. I really appreciate it. And I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. All right. And then we have Kelly. We're going to do Kelly's freebie. And guys, if you're interested in reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. All right. Kelly, are you paying attention, my love? I just want to make sure you're paying attention before we pull the cards for you. All right. For Kelly. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Kelly need to know? What's going on for Kelly? All right. Whoosh. Tower moment. Oh no. So the tower is here and is saying like, hey, sudden change, sudden upheaval that is causing a reset in your life. I don't know. I don't feel like you've gotten the tower outright. Maybe you've gotten once before, but I don't think it's like a super repeating card. But you're going to start again, but don't overthink it. Don't overthink this tower moment. The 2 of Wands is the overthinking card. You have all the information you need in the palm of your hand. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm ready for big change. I haven't had it in a ton. That's what I thought. But you are going to start again. It has a lot to do with business. So maybe your business, again, needs to fall away a little bit or change up. I think we talked about videography last time, but don't overthink it. Just do it. Don't overthink it. Just do it and fix it along the way. repair, like you're like, okay, I fucked up here. I'm learning. I learned that lesson and now I'm going to not do the same mistake twice, like type of thing. So just don't overthink it. Just do it. All right. So I do hope that helps there, Kelly. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate it. But guys, I really want to talk about the subscriptions here. I want to go back to talking about them. I love doing your free readings, but I also feel like it's a lot especially when I have donated readings here and I'm like fitting everything in. I just feel like it's become a little bit a lot for me, unfortunately. So I feel like when I start doing the Saturday subscriber only lives, that I might stop doing freebies in general. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Let me know your feelings on it. Because I just have to figure out a good system that everyone's getting something. And I really don't know how to get there. So right now, my thought process is Saturdays coming on, doing subscriber only lives, allowing discounted readings for $10 instead of $15, but no freebies. Especially because you already pay like $5.99 to be a subscriber. So I feel like doing a $10 reading is fair because you're already spending $6 a month on being a subscriber. So let me hear what your guys' opinions are. I want to hear your opinions on it. I want your feedback. Oh, hi, Jeanette. Welcome in. It's crickets. It's crickets out in here. Who's all here still? Is it my subscribers still here? Looks like most of my subscribers left. But we have Courtney here and Kelly. That's about it. So maybe I'll meditate on it and I'll figure it out. So Saturdays, there still wouldn't be freebies. That's what I'm trying to debate. Like, how would I do freebies? That's what I'm trying to figure out is like how to, like, do I do freebies or do I do discounted? Because if I do discounted readings, then I don't feel like the freebies would be there. But if I still do $15 readings for 6 minutes on Saturdays, because any day during the week, if you donate, you're going to get your 6-minute reading. Whether I change things or not, like that is absolutely a perk that's going to stay for our subscribers. But it's just like the freebies during the week is just it's. I don't want to say it's a lot. It's just like when I have consistent readings, it just like I want to keep going with the donated readings, I guess, and not make them wait and sit and stuff because I get chaotic and things get pushed behind, and then people have to wait like 40 minutes for a reading, which I don't feel good about. I don't feel like it's fair for anybody. So I might just keep all subscriber readings, like free readings on Saturday, and then if you want a $15 donation reading, it'd be a $6, but then I feel like I'm not going to get any money. Like I'm not going to get any donations coming through. Personally, I like the idea of getting freebies on Saturdays. I would understand moving them to only that day. Yeah, my only concern is is it going to be financially responsible to do that? Like just do all freebies on Saturdays? I can try it. We can see how it goes, but I'm just trying to think because I gotta think about like paying my bills and stuff too, and how that would realistically work. I guess Saturdays I don't really work anyways because Saturdays are not my favorite day. So I guess it wouldn't really matter. So I just gotta like talk it out here, guys. I gotta talk it out to you. I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't really work Saturday anyways. And I do want to try to keep working Monday through Friday the most. And then Saturdays pop on I may not be on for like 3 hours. I might be on for an hour, or I'll play it by ear on that. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely do move everything to Saturday at 11 a.m. and then still do freebies. And then if you want extended readings, yeah, that could work. Yeah, try it out, and you can always pivot if needed. Only an hour or two is a good idea, right? I agree, Kelly. Thank you for letting me talk this out with you, or anyone else who has an opinion who is a subscriber. Feel free to give me your opinion. Because yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna start implementing that this Saturday. I think we're gonna start implementing it this Saturday. Yeah. Let me see. Let's ask the cards. Let's ask the cards here. Cards, what do I need to know about, or should I move? Okay. This is for me, Spirit. For me. For your girl. It's your girl. What do I need to know about moving subscriber readings to Saturdays? Spirit, what do I need to know about moving subscriber readings to Saturdays? Spirit, what do I need to know about moving free readings for subscribers on Saturdays? Because again, if you donate $15 throughout the week, you're going to get your 6-minute reading. I kind of really love that one, and I don't want to mess with that one. It's just the freebies I feel like need a little bit of an adjustment here. All right, flash shuffle here, Spirit. And we're going to cut that deck. Oh, okay. We have wishes and manifestations coming true. So this would be good for me to do. This is how I get out there. This is how I get known, how I'm seen. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Let's see what else is going on. I think we're going to do that. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. So freebies will be Saturdays now. But also I'll remain the part of me feels like I can play with the $10. So if you want a 5-minute reading, it'd be $10. And if you want a 6-minute reading, it'd be $15. What do you think on that, Kelly? Do you think that would be fair? If you want a 5-minute reading to do a $10 donation and do a 6-minute reading, you'll get a $15 donation on that day. I like that idea. Okay. All right, cool. Okay. I think we can play with this. I think we can try that out. See how it works. But you guys have to show up. You guys have to show up. Because if I have no subscribers in my subscriber readings, it's very sad. It's like, oh, I'm just hanging out. All right, guys. I think I'm going to skedaddle for today. Because I keep getting nobody in my room anymore, so I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to skedaddle. Kelly, thank you so much for your advice and your opinions. I really, 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 really appreciate the feedback because I need it. I fucking need it. It's so bad. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for being a regular. Thank you for hanging out with me. Always, I really girl, you rad. And we are going to do an exchange one of these days. I'm honestly thinking I know you specialize in boudoir, but my niece and my nephew are growing like fucking weeds. And we just did family photos on the 21st. Nope. In 2021 on the 21st. Hey, Kel. My best girlfriend's name is Kelly as well. And she has just arrived. I'm about to skedaddle though. So if you want to call me on the phone, you can do that in just 5 minutes. So they're about 4 years old, but my nephew was 5 and my niece was 4. Now they're 9 and 8. So I'm trying to think, I'll have to get with my family to see if they'd be down to do that. Would that be something you'd be open to? Oh, she says, of course. Cool. Hopefully that's, of course, is to what I'm referring to and not something I missed. And yes, I do family sessions too. I have 2 extended family sessions this week. I love them. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay, so I'll get with my family and see if they're even interested in that because it's just crazy how quick these kids grow. We may do it next year. We'll see. I'll see what my family wants to do. And then once I get back with them, I'll message you. And since we already have a thread going, you'll know it's me. If you ever get somebody messaging you saying it's me and I've never talked to you before, it is not me. No, it's not me. I don't reach out to people. Reputable readers don't reach out to people. So block and report anyone who's, I just came across your profile and you look like you need a reading. Block them, report them. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Family photos are so important. You'll treasure them for years, and so will your family for generations. Oh, Kelly. They literally, like, the last family photos we have were super duper cute. I love them. I really, really do. But now my boyfriend can be in a photo because I was single at the time. And I love my single pictures, but it's so funny because it's like my sister and her husband, my other sister and her husband, my brother and his wife, and then there's me. But I took the cutest pictures though, because I'm cute. Either way, yes, and we can get some of you and your man too. We'll see what's going on here with that. So I'll definitely be in contact with it. Forever single. That's okay. I was forever single until I wasn't, and then I was single. Technically, I was single for like 3-4 years until me and my boyfriend really got together, but during that 3 to 4 years, we were also together. So I really only was single for 2 months, from my ex-fiance to my new dude. He's not really new though. I say new dude like he's not been around. He's been around the whole time. But I love you guys. And thank you guys so much for being a subscriber. Thank you for being a moderator. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for paying for your readings. Thank you for gifts. Thank you for likes. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate you all so much. And I love you always. Universe, thank you so much for allowing me to be here at this time doing this work in this way. I really appreciate you. And I'm hoping everything works out the way it should, as I trust in you. It should. Angels, ancestors, guides, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for your knowledge, your protection, your love, your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you for allowing me to read the people that needed a message here today. And I will be back again tomorrow. Okay, guys, I love you. Okay, bye.